tweak it a little.
Monitor in the right direction without slapping Callie.
Oh, you want the move? Oh, yeah, I gotta do that.
The goils.
Why did you move everybody?
Because I wanted to put all my stuff I got for my birthday, so I can talk about my birthday.
Talk about it.
Okay, hang on.
That's good because that's kind of all I did this
Does
week.
he have like extra hands or something?
What? Yeah. I'll talk about it in a second. Hang on.
Fine.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Sorry. Hello, welcome to Blowhards, episode 67. I'm Ryan Hess. With me this week is Eric.
That's me.
Eric Pena.
That's me.
And Churro.
Hey,
Yep. Okay. Now
Yeah,
go
okay,
talk.
now you can
What's
fix it
up?
all.
the big
What's
twist.
As I come over there and
You're gonna what over here?
This ew. This headset makes my haircut look like a 90s haircut.
You are a
Look at
90s
this
kid.
shit.
It's
All right,
like I'm just gonna do this.
Anti taught me that every day's a safe day. Ah, God.
thanks. Oh, fuck.
Did you suck?
Oh, my dick.
Oh.
Happy 9/11, everyone.
Happy
Yay.
9/11.
We're back at it again.
What are you remembering the day that we blew out the biggest candles? Or wait.
We didn't do
No, we didn't do it. Yeah. Conspiracy. Yeah, what's up?
It was your
On
birthday.
Twitch.
It was your birthday a few days ago.
It was. I got all this stuff that you see here.
Here's all this garbage. So
Hey.
walk us through it.
Ah, shit! I left the mug downstairs.
The what?
Should I go get the mug? You want to go get my mug?
What mug is it? She just wants to
Wait,
get out
give
of
me
the
my cup.
fucking,
Young
my
Jamie,
cup.
young Jamie, go get us the mug.
this mysterious voice.
There's a mug downstairs.
I got his
It's
cup
downstairs in the mug cabinet. Do you know where that is? It's to the left in the microwaves.
She's not coming back up.
Just the one microwave.
she has to bring
it.
the mug
It
in.
looks like a Game Boy. Go get
Nope,
it.
She's gone forever now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was my sister. My sister's here off to the side.
I know. I haven't seen her in months.
I know. She's the same.
She refuses to be on camera
Yeah, she doesn't want to talk.
or talk.
She's like
yeah.
McKenna. I don't get it.
I don't understand. A lot of people are shy. They're camera shy.
Must be a
Our
white girl
shy.
thing.
You know, it's like it's okay. It's okay to be on camera.
Yeah.
You know,
Especially-
you'll get one or two death threats.
Especially like when you're on camera with me. Like where you I can't talk and I look bad right now.
But soon,
Would snack.
Huh?
I'd snack.
You'd snack?
he's saying
Yeah.
he wants to snack on you.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Baby.
Anyway, so I had a birthday.
Yeah, tell us about your birthday.
It was pretty cool.
I was there.
You were there the day before.
Mm-hmm. Oh right, yeah, I was there the day before.
Yeah, that's fine.
Saying.
So tell
Say-
us what happened.
Well, so the day before we went to Rodizio Grill.
Yeah,
That was bomb.
it was
I
great.
didn't know that was a place right there. I thought the only Brazilian place was in Scottsdale.
There's in Scottsdale and in Phoenix. You're talking about Fogo de Chao.
Yeah.
Fogo de Chao. Shit.
Wow.
Rodizio Grill had like funny waiters,
Yeah.
and they were walking around with
They were
meat
all ready
swords.
to give you meat.
Not meat swords.
I mean,
Swords.
they
Pork
probably
swords.
also had pork swords.
Swords with meat on
They
them.
probably also had that, but yeah.
Yeah, they gave us access to a meat portal. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the way Rodizio.
So Rodizio
Grill-
Grill works. Like,
Yeah.
did you find it? Oh, thanks.
Oh, that one.
I'm not going to use that for my water.
Sorry,
but I will.
handed
me this.
Give it to me.
Sorry, I'm on
Thanks.
camera. You have to come in here now.
It's
It's one of them old Game Cubes
no.
or game cylinders.
I don't even know where to put this. Hang on. Let's rearrange
It's
some stuff.
spherical.
It's not.
No,
What is that?
That's
Okay.
a puzzle ball. We'll get to it. That works. Wait, let
Yeah.
me
You
turn
just
it
get,
so
like-
the right colors around. Okay.
Soccer ball.
So what's up? We went to Rodizio Grill. Rodizio Grill is a place where they call it Brazilian grill, kind of.
So, yeah.
And like they I guess in Brazil they bring around like, white men with
Everybody just
swords
fights each other.
with meat on it, and they're like, "You want this meat?"
And we
And,
say
well,
yes.
the first it's like a fucking challenge. Like they're like, "Okay, we have this thing that you flip over when you want meat, and you flip it over when you don't want meat." And then like you fucking like knock it over like a sad like king after you lose a game of chess when you're fucking done when the meat is too much for you because the meat never ends.
It's checkmate.
It's fucking bad, is what it is. So
It was real good, actually.
yeah, no, it was great. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. Yeah. I like when we got there, Kane was with us. He's like, "We gotta do this like twice a week."
I'm like, what?
And then like,
How much money is he
so,
making?
and then somebody was like, "Hey, what'd you say before?" He's like, "Yeah, we gotta do it twice a week," but like he couldn't finish it, and like he like belched her. He was like, or like he just like lost his
Yeah,
breath.
we
or something.
used to-
Yeah, it was so bad. But yeah, we had all sorts of shit. We had like the whole like petting zoo. I
Yeah.
had some lamb. I had some cow parts.
It's had a pineapple.
I had a
That's
pineapple.
the- that's
my
the-
favorite petting zoo animal. The retard or the pineapple. I guess it's not a vegetable. It's
Touch its,
pineapple.
you can touch its fruit.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
pineapple's great. Holy shit!
Mm.
There was my favorite barnyard animal, which is the chicken with Parmesan cheese wrapped in bacon, or whatever.
They have, like,
Yeah, that was really good. That was my
we
favorite
only
part.
got it like once, but it was like the best
I
thing.
know, it was bullshit.
Yeah, whatever.
It's like when you go to those like rotating sushi places, but like the expensive dishes only come out like every hour.
There's only like one shark or whatever.
Yeah, it's like I have to wait another hour for
something real good. Yeah,
ask for it.
What else do we have? There was
They had pineapple everything over there.
They kept coming around with the fucking like sweet and spicy chicken.
That was great.
That was real great, but it was like dangerous. That guy like bum rushed us. He was scary. He was like, "Oh, you just had this. You want it again?" It's like, "Fuck, are you kidding?"
Yeah, at some point.
I mean, part of it was like the fact that we had fucking 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 3 tables like pushed together to fit all of us. So it's just like, oh, he's on our right now, he's on our left now, he's behind me. What the fuck?
He's
like at one point there was so many people.
He
like,
teleported behind you. It was
like
nothing personal.
Everyone was like done, and then all of a sudden like 5 of them showed up. They fucking like shadow clone jutsu.
Like I said, it's like horde mode. But it's
it was
like horde
bullshit.
mode, but with food.
Well, because like, at one point I was sitting in the middle.
Boss
I was sitting between you and Churro in the middle because I wanted to be like equal distance from everybody as close as I could. And there was like 2 dudes on both sides of me cutting you and him meat.
Yeah.
Both of you meat. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is it? I was like, it's so hot right now.
It was real good.
Is it?
Being between 2 men's meat, it was very hot for me. Anyway, so yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
we got lots of meat. We got pineapple.
I took it upon myself
only
to eat everybody.
Yeah, you ate everything.
I ate everything.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You passed up some stuff.
Did I?
It was like the 3rd round or whatever.
Was that when I was eating something else?
Man, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
I think you did. I don't know. Maybe you didn't. I didn't start passing stuff up till the 3rd time because we stopped it and started it like 3 times.
Yeah, like I said, it's boss wave 10. It's when they had like 3 guys coming at a time. So, like,
but yeah, I think you, me, us 3, and Brian were the only ones that didn't get sides. We were smart.
I got sides.
Did you get sides?
You
didn't get up to get them though.
No,
you had your.
I had the
woman do it.
I had the secretary bring them.
I had McKenna grab me
brought
some
me a
mushrooms.
bowl of mashed
That's
potatoes.
true. Yeah, I didn't get nothing though. I was like, I'm just gonna do meat.
Yeah,
that was good.
I paid $35 for her to be able to bring me sides.
That's fair.
That way I don't have to get up.
Yeah, it was good though.
Mm-hmm.
I was glad to have everybody there.
Then we had the dessert plate.
Oh yeah, and then
tray.
Churro got like a steak that was actually a
No, he got
cake
meatloaf that had like caramel dripping on it. It was
with like
gross.
a whole banana all cut up and like as like a garnish, but also
It looked like mashed potatoes and meatloaf.
It was so
yeah.
good.
The ice there was like ice cream and what else was there?
It was
Strawberry
cake,
probably.
ice cream,
Was it
banana,
cake?
And yeah,
Yeah, it was cake as fuck.
Are you sure?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
it was so good.
yeah. It looked like a big smeat, but
Smeat.
smeat. Yeah, and like that cake, either that cake or the one McKenna had. One of them was like thick
Well, she had just straight fudge.
fudge. Yeah, well that they should have fucking brought that on a sword and cut off fudge for us,
It's fucking.
like they do with everything else.
And like everything else, she didn't finish that either. So
She didn't finish anything. I wasn't paying attention to
Yeah,
her.
she
Why would you
finished
do that?
plenty. You were on the other side of the. I was right. I saw everything.
I can see everything.
She was always the last one for like when everyone else was done. She'd be like, one more.
Yeah.
She was like crazy. She's like, yo. I was like, what the fuck? It was crazy.
That's why you don't give up.
She's great.
It's,
Yeah,
it's unlimited meats.
Yeah,
It
that
is, yeah.
Jiggly flan.
I had flan. It was jiggly. It was like liquid marshmallow. It was great.
Oh.
I had Churro have some and I like jiggling from him.
Have you ever had flan before?
I think so. Maybe like once.
I gave it a suck.
Yeah, I slurped it.
Slurped it.
Yeah, I felt pretty confident in myself in being able to handle like some form of dessert.
all that meat.
Yeah. Well, Kane did the smart thing and took his to go. Get cheesecake to go.
Yeah, I thought he took meat to go. I was like, oh, it's bullshit.
I don't think you can do that.
What if I just bring like
Just like a rucksack full of meat.
yeah, like a
Like the same thing with your carne asada from the.
yeah,
Just get 5 pounds of meat.
it was great.
Give me 5 pounds of tri-tip fucking sirloin or whatever.
Like I said, they could have just brought the whole store. Like just nail it straight into the bottom or straight to the table.
Like a good pouch. You can
Yeah.
just slide shit into.
So that was Saturday, and then what else did you do? Because you were planning on doing something.
We had plans of being like, oh, we're gonna go to dinner and go like bowling or something. We didn't have like an exact plan afterwards or whatever. But
didn't
then
pan out.
all of a sudden it was fucking 2 hours later and everyone's like, oh, I'm tired. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's all like break.
It was 2 hours of eating, and
yeah,
then
it was 2 hours. Yeah, it was 2 hours of fucking eating
So much
everything.
meat. Yeah.
A farm.
because they had that sausage that had like the weird shit on it.
We ate Animal Farm.
We ate the Animal Farm.
It's like that shitty book, but we didn't.
The book's not shitty. It's a good book.
Well, much like it, the only thing we didn't eat was donkey. The donkey survived to be sad again. Isn't that a donkey or a mule? Whatever it is. I don't know. The ones was like, I've seen all this before. It's going to happen
Oh,
again.
that's
Animal
Eeyore.
Farm sucks.
That's not. It's a good book.
I know. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so what else did you guys do? So everybody
I
left.
took Kane home first because I didn't want to drive all the way by myself. So I
Right.
had Churro go with me Trey was like, I'm down for whatever, but he was like yawning doing it. I'm like, yeah, they'll just take everybody.
He's always yawning.
Yeah.
And like almost went to Brian's house, but then I found out the next day Brian like fell asleep before he even got home. Basically, he was just like, good night.
Was he driving?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. So
he never got home.
No, the ghost just hangs out.
That's why you can't go camping with us.
All right.
He's gonna go camping. He's not going camping.
What?
Brian will go camping.
Brian will go camping?
Probably. And more likely than him.
Sweet.
Hopefully. Great. Yeah.
It's going to be exciting.
I think so. Andrea, you going to go camping?
Andrea's not going camping.
No. What, Andrea?
You could say a word.
What?
I can feel like embarrassment coming from this. Anyway, okay.
I don't think she thought this show's like this the way it is, but it is.
She just turned like 3 shades redder.
I don't know if you thought this would be like more video games or not, but it's we're just talking about. Oh, do you?
What?
I don't know what you do.
Crazy.
People watch this?
Well, we have an audience today.
Why doesn't anyone fucking talk? Anyway,
so
we get. What's that guy that has that name? That makes me say it, and it's like a trick name on Twitch.
What?
Niall?
No. There's some guy that comes into our chat sometimes. And he has a name.
Oh yeah, they all have names.
He has a name that's like it's like written in such a way that it doesn't look like it, but when you say it phonetically, it's like I like big time coming or something like something like that.
Big time coming.
Okay, see you coming or I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Give Cummies 9,000.
This is my friend Spencer.
Y'all want to do any comes?
It's 1 millicum, 1,000 millicum.
Femto come. Anyway,
what's wrong with you?
Yeah. So what the next day? What did I do the next day?
I didn't come up with that. It's not my fault.
Kind of like, what did I do the actual birthday?
I don't know.
Not a lot.
I was watching the Patriots play.
Bats.
Oh, but the day of, I went home and I got gifts from McKenna, and I got this mug.
That mug.
This one. It's a mug that looks like Game Boy, old Game Boy, and when you put hot water into it, which I never do because it's fucking Arizona. I did it just to see what it would do. It shows on one side it shows the title screen for Super Mario Land, and on the other side it has like the windscreen for when you save Daisy or whatever. So
nice.
That's neat. And then I got like 2 like blind bag things. One was like some Legend of Zelda thing I opened up, and I got this pin, which is like the shitty lizard. It's not shitty. The actual pin thing isn't, but like it's the worst like dungeon I feel like of Breath of the Wild.
Is that the desert one?
The lizard one. The one where you
that's the desert one.
No, that's the fire one. Oh
no, yeah,
the mountain one. The desert one's like an elephant.
Oh right.
Yeah, that's the no. The fire one's actually okay then. Never mind. I don't know. I'm thinking
they're all fine. So you got that pin. Okay, cool.
No, wait. The elephant is the water one. What's the? Oh, the camel is the desert one.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a fucking camel.
Yeah, the camel. Cool. What were we saying?
No, okay. So you got
and then there's like a blind box like DBZ thing. I got fucking Great Saiyan Man, which is the best.
With his do-rag.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can try to like reach.
I can't see it from this. It's fine. Okay, right there.
Yeah, it's.
And then you got.
So and then I woke up the next day.
The 100 killer armor.
You just woke up like.
Yeah, I was like, oh, birthday. Birthday. Yeah, and then I had presents from my mom, and she's like, here's a bunch of toys. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I got a Lego Hulkbuster armor, which I built. I finished today.
Okay.
Over the course of like 3 days, I've just been
I love his
building
little staging area too.
He's great. And then I got this kendama, which is like a
witch's tool.
It's some weeb grandpa's like fucking toy.
It's weeb grandpa. It's like a traditional Japanese like cup and ball, but it's not a cup. It's like a cross that you have to catch a ball.
You have to stab the.
Yeah, you have to stab
unbelievers with it. What?
Dracula. What else? Oh, I got this puzzle ball.
I don't know what that is.
It's a ball
Let me see.
that has smaller balls inside of it and a sponge, and you move the balls by pressing in and putting it towards the spot where there's not one.
That's weird.
And you have to match the colored rings around it to the balls that are inside of it.
Okay. That seems like a really simple puzzle.
It is. It is pretty simple.
It's
fairly intuitive. It's probably the easiest puzzle I have now. Easier than the pyramid I had last week.
And I was able to figure it out, kind of.
Almost.
Except the colors
Churro can't see colors, so he couldn't do it all.
It's really loud.
Yeah, it is loud. Yeah. So, and I got Corrin, one of the 2 amiibos I was missing.
Corn.
So now I'm only missing that girl from Final Fantasy, the Cloud. Yeah. So
there is a sponge underneath.
Yeah, it's spongy.
Spongy.
So I want to get that. I want to get the what?
Sure. What color is this?
You fuck right off. Give me that. Fucking asshole.
I want to get that Cloud that has the like undersea mine on his shoulder.
Yeah,
Is he a girl or boy?
What?
Cloud.
Is that a joke?
Oh, Cloud.
He's a man's.
It's
a man.
Okay, well, there's like one version that he has a sea mine on his chest or on his shoulder. Yeah.
It's got like screws on it, like just
yeah,
straight
he's
up
weird.
bolts.
He looks. It's bad.
You're supposed to screw nuts onto it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
It sure didn't help him in any
I don't want to
fight.
screw anything in the cloud
Well, you should.
unless it's my pictures or something
What?
into the cloud.
No.
Anyway.
Okay, so you woke up and you were like
Birthday, and then I mostly just I think what do we do?
I got a haircut.
Yeah, we all got haircuts. It was great. I did that 2 days before, or the day before. It was like the morning before we all had dinner. I got a haircut. It doesn't look great, but it's fine. I like it. I'm making it work.
My hair.
They're like, oh, you want to cut this hair? I'm like, yeah. I went to a barber for mine.
A berber.
And he's like, you want it shorter? I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, can you make it longer? So he couldn't.
He's like, can you do that?
Can you make it like Brian thick? I'll just fucking shape it into like whatever sculpture I want. No, okay. And then I was like, I don't know what. Like I felt so bad about it. Like he didn't cut my beard as short as I think I wanted it. I don't know.
Cut it yourself.
If I cut my beard myself, it's going away.
Just cut it. Cut it
Nah,
off.
I'm gonna shave it off.
That's what I did.
Nah, I gotta keep it for winter probably.
For winter.
Winter, quote unquote, the 60 degrees we get.
It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be great. What else? Oh, and then he's like, I cut those, and he was like, do you want it like medium short or just short? I'm like, well, I was like, I guess by now just fucking cut it short, whatever. So he cut it short, and he's like, you want gel in it? I'm like, fuck it, whatever. So he like slicked it back because he's like this weird Indian guy. He's like, I guess this is how I'm doing this. I'm like, all right. He's got like this blue goop, and he's like slick.
Did he use the Barbasol on you?
No. That's liquid.
Yeah. Okay.
This was like goop. This was like it was straight up like old fashioned gel. He's like duped his hand into it. He's like, whoop.
He got some gut to be spike.
No, that'd be. My hair would still be hard if I had that. That shit's like fucking cement.
Ugh.
It's crazy.
It was called cement. Yeah. Got to be spike
Got
glue.
to be
and then
spike
got
glue.
to be,
I remember. I was in high school.
I never used that stuff.
Once.
You weren't white
No.
and didn't want to be like him.
Yeah.
You had your hair spiked
You just
up?
want
Of
to be.
course.
What?
Oh, dude, he had his hair. His hair was like blonde at one point.
Well, so was mine, but I don't remember.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Yeah, I have a picture.
I know you had like cheetah print. in
That
your
was
hair.
like no. I had before that.
Ah.
So it had like
He looked like the neighbor kids in that David Spade movie where he's like a former child star.
What?
Dickie something.
Dickie Roberts.
That's it.
Yeah. They have like tiger stripe hair.
You're like you watched this.
Yeah, I watched some bad movies. There was like a whole like month when I was a kid where I would fall asleep watching Master of Disguise, that shitty Danny Carver movie.
Oh my god.
It's like one of the worst movies in creation. It's pretty bad.
Clearly not, because it kept you entertained.
No, that was when he was little.
Sebastian wants to see pictures of Blantro and Eric.
Duh.
I think I have pictures.
Your Super
somewhere.
Saiyan forms.
I don't think
Yeah.
I have those pictures.
No?
For
For good reason, probably.
They probably just burned themselves.
Yeah.
They just self-deleted.
It's all the peroxide
Have
that he
expired.
put in it. It actually came through on the
I don't need
photo.
Eric to continue to bully me.
I should dye my hair blonde now.
I don't think you
I
should.
think that'd be hella cool.
No.
Frosted tips, bro.
Not even. Just do
Anyway.
just do like the whole thing.
What else happened?
Blonde boy. What did happen?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah. You went to your traditional.
Oh yeah, we went
Every year.
every year for more than half of my birthdays. Now I've gone there ever since I was 13.
What was this place?
It's called Aso. It's a Japanese restaurant.
Oh, so delicious.
Yeah, it is, and they cook in front of you, and it's great.
Is it the same restaurant? You like the exact same one you've been going
Exact same
to?
establishment, the same like owner. I think even like he recognized me when I got in. He's like, "Hey, what's up?"
He's like, oh,
He brought.
time.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh shit, here it is."
he's like, it goes by so
He-
fast.
He's like, "Here comes that boy."
And you're like, oh,
He
shit,
knows.
what up?
He
Yeah.
always orders the same thing:
I do.
shrimp and
Filet and shrimp is great. I live like a king.
Kingu. Ah, man.
in the Japanese place I keep going to.
You're an emperor,
Yeah.
not a king.
Why shouldn't I go to the same place when I do a different place the day before?
no, it's fine. I get it.
It's both.
But it's
It's
also been 15 years in a row.
Yeah. So what's the problem?
God damn.
Yeah. It's
we
great.
need to take you somewhere else for your birthday.
Okay. Well, I had to organize my birthday thing the day
Yeah.
before, so do it next year.
Fine.
Okay.
When you'll be 29.
I'll be down for anything, whatever.
We'll go camping.
Hopefully I won't be here. Anyway.
Camping.
What else?
We're gonna kidnap your sister. You're a bad enough dude to.
I don't know about that. No. What else happened?
No.
No, I guess not. Fuck.
Yeah.
Gross.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was like family stuff, and then like Brian and Taylor were there. The baby was sick, so they had to leave the girlfriend behind.
Oh.
I guess because that's how that works.
That's the worst.
Yeah, well, whatever. And then they came over after, and they're like, "We got you presents," and I got these tabletop games. This Munchkin, which is like a card game.
They got you Munchkin.
Munchkin, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
We played it. That
I like
night.
this one better though.
Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah,
I don't even know what it is.
I don't know
it's
either.
Still in the plastic wrap. We
all the other games.
No, we opened these. We played these. We played it the night we got it. We like played a round of it. We played till like 11. It was great until Brian won. I was pissed because I was gonna win, and then like I didn't risk it all. I should have risked it all.
Always risk it all.
I know.
You're not actually betting any money. You'll be fine.
I should have played myself. But it's not though, because like if I could have put a monster down to like fight myself and like win the game, but then like somebody could have been like, oh, that monster has like +10, you lose. You can do that. The game's great.
I
want to set up like a game night for us to play games.
Okay, I want to play Scrabble.
Would you do that?
Yeah, if we play Scrabble.
What? I don't know what day would work. I gotta like talk shit with you guys and figure it out.
Okay,
I feel like we could do like Sunday and like midday or something when nobody's doing anything. Because that's when before churro works.
Sunday midday's football.
Okay.
Welcome to the football season.
Yeah,
we'll just put football on
any Sunday, any given Sunday that the Patriots aren't playing.
Fine, whatever.
I'm down.
Oh, the Patriots aren't playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they always play. They play like Mondays and stuff too.
So I'll just put it on Sundays and then you just show up sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Anyway, fucking football.
There's nothing.
Football's great.
Football's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, is that how we celebrate 9/11? Here's football.
No, actually, I don't think there was any football. It's Tuesday. There's no football games today.
I'm just saying, tis the season. It's 9/11 season, aka football season.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was the hardest.
Well, I think technically football season got kicked off with the fucking shooting at the Madden game.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. Big bang. Did you know about that?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Madden tournament, people got shot because it wasn't a Call of Duty tournament, but then it was. Anyway,
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale. Fortnite. I guess it was more like PUBG there. No, there's no cartoon characters. No Thanos doing the dance.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Thanos just stabbing on them.
Yeah.
Stabbing on him?
Stabbing on them.
With bullets.
Okay.
Anyway, what else did we do? Yeah, I played this Munchkin game. It was great.
Yeah.
And then
did anyone do any fun voices, or you're all just not?
Not really. It was like I was sitting at the other end of this table. We like cleared off half the table to play, and Taylor was like reading like the whole pamphlet of rules, and I was just like, I'm not retaining any of this.
Imagine my shock.
Yeah, so we just played, and I got the rules as we went. Taylor played before. I was like, cool, I know how to do this. We figured it out.
I played like once, like 5 years ago. So you're just.
I've never played any of these games.
They're great.
I know that people invited me to play this one.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got
the
shit
other one
do.
behind it's like an expansion that's like sort of D&D like, I guess. I don't know how that works, but it's neat. And then Brian came over and did Kendama and got the fucking spike on the second try, and I was pissed. I told him, I was like, get out of here. I don't even want your gift.
Get out of here.
Oh, did he give that to you?
The Kendama?
Yeah.
No, I got that from my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like your mom listens to the show and she's like, we can talk about that too. Or she's probably in.
How often do you talk about?
She's probably she's probably in the Discord. That's where she's at.
Discord. She's that Tony guy that nobody knows who that is. Anyway,
there's somebody that was like,
Tony.
No, they have. It's like their screen name is something,
Tony.
but it's like that girl from 2009. I'm like, what are you, fucking 9? Have you seen them? They're in
that 2009 chick.
Yeah,
yeah, that's Tiffany.
Who's that?
She's from the Facebook group. She's in like Florida or something.
Oh,
I think she.
She's not 9.
I think that's. I think that's her thing because like that's when she like graduated high school or something.
Jesus. Oh,
like us.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
I don't know.
But anyway,
I'm pretty sure she's like the same age as us.
Pretty sure.
That would make sense.
Doesn't matter. She doesn't fucking talk in that group. So Discord's been dead lately. Oh, what's up? Everyone sucks.
No, I've been busy.
I've been looking in there. And I'm like, what's going on? And
I've been sleeping.
Everyone's like, nothing.
That's fine.
Nothing.
It's football season, man.
We're
all watching.
There's a football section of Discord. Go talk in it. Raphael wants to get people's attention. He's like, how about that sport? And I was like, great.
Listen,
I can't talk to you about this.
That's
why I made your own containment room for
I won't talk to you about it anymore.
Now you can talk to me about it. I'll just be like, yep.
But you don't understand it. That's a problem.
Help me understand it.
Fine.
How much football?
How much time do you have?
I mean, right now we're busy.
You're basically watching. It's like football is like anime for me. Like, you know.
Okay.
I'll talk all about the characters and shit.
Yeah.
Except the characters.
Do you watch football for individual people?
I watch football for a team.
Okay, but like, what about when the people change? Don't people change in teams?
Yeah.
Okay.
They go somewhere else, and when they go somewhere else, like cool. Thanks for coming. Next year you can fuck off.
Oh, so what are you gonna do when Tom Brady's gone?
He's retiring. He's not gonna go another team.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying one day he's gonna be gone.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying. I thought you watched it for him.
No, I watched it. Listen, I watched the Patriots.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
For the Patriots,
okay.
Number 1, and then number 2 is Bill Belichick, who's the coach, and number 3 is Brady, and number 4 is Edelman.
Okay.
And right now, Edelman's moving up, but he's suspended, so he's fine. He can't play.
Yeah. But I'm saying, if all 3 of those guys were gone, would you still be good for that team? Just because they have the cool logo?
Yeah, I've been a Patriots fan since.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure. Belichick is gonna come up with somebody else.
I don't care.
You can put fucking. Belichick he's a coach. He's a head coach, and you can put pads on a broomstick and put it out on the field, and it'll score you a touchdown. It's ridiculous. I don't know how he does it.
Easy.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's good coaching.
Anyways, what about you, Trey? What did you do? You were there for his dinner.
Yeah.
Not the one on Sunday.
I didn't finish.
Oh fuck. Okay. Did you hear that? He didn't finish.
What? Anyways,
yeah.
Shut up, Andrew.
Please.
So my sister came over today because she was too busy watching BTS on the actual birthday.
What's BTS?
She's some shitty Korean band she likes. You can hear her squeal in disdain for how much she...
Do you have something to say for yourself?
There's a microphone over here.
Who's BTS?
BTS is...
Blow that shit.
Blow that shit?
Bottom that salt.
Big titty suckers? I don't know.
Ooh.
Is that the name of the band?
They perform the Bad Time Show. That's what it stands for.
How bad is it?
It's Big Train Slammers.
Big Train Slammers.
Big Train Slobbers. Anyway.
Bull Transportation Services.
Ooh.
What's the name of it? Bull Transportation Services.
Botched Talent Show.
Big Titty Sliders.
What's the name of the actual band? What's the name of the actual band? So it's BTS.
Bong Tong Sung Young.
Okay, that one.
I don't know what that means.
I remember that.
Her favorite guy, and it's called Jungkook.
His name's not Well Hung Guy.
I probably said that name wrong too.
Jungkook.
Jungkook.
What's his name?
How do you say his name?
Jung.
My sister's embarrassed.
Is it Sung Young?
This is what happens when you don't come to my birthday and you go to fucking Korea
Cook?
instead. Or not Korea. She went to LA or something probably.
Cook?
Jungkook.
John Cook.
Jungkook.
Okay, cool.
Jung of the Jungle.
I'm not going to retain that.
It doesn't matter.
I miss Big Bang. That was like the best Korean.
Big Bang?
Yeah. That was the shit.
Nah.
It was all right.
But all the best Korean bands are girls.
That's also true. That is true.
As an SD, son.
What'd you say?
Girls' Generation.
Oh, I thought you said S. Oh.
I don't know. It's
that D. I'm like, what? I don't remember a Korean band named S that D.
They would probably be the best one. Obviously.
No, Girls' Generation is great. That's fine.
Of course.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to
We're talking about fucking K-pop. Who else is good in K-pop? Psy.
No, he had two songs. One of them was good. The other one was not.
He had a music video that had Jungkook in it.
Who's that?
That Well Hung?
Oh no, it was G Dragon. My bad.
G-Spot Dragon.
Are you sure you don't want a microphone?
You can't even defend yourself.
Just be like, actually.
Are you gonna defend yourself?
Oh fuck! Shoulder pop.
What'd you say? Okay, whatever.
She said she doesn't need to defend anything.
She's in a moon bounce of embarrassment.
That's a lie. Anyways,
wait, what were we talking about?
What you're not done?
Yeah. And she came over and she's like, I'm gonna come over at like noon, and she's like, just kidding, 1:30ish. So it was like 2:00 when she came over.
What are you, me?
Yeah. It was great.
Stylishly
and she was like, I got you a gift, and it was in like a clothes box. I'm like, oh boy, clothes. I was like, just kidding, it's movies.
Oh, what?
I got Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, she got you Steelbooks?
Criterion? No,
Wait,
the
Criterion.
Criterions. I got Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Good movie.
Which I've never seen before.
I'll watch that one with you.
And I got Seven Samurai.
We're gonna do some substances and watch that second movie.
The second one. Is it good to watch that with substances for the first time?
It's good to watch it the first time with substances.
Oh, the first
time?
I'll die.
It's got Benicio del Toro in it.
Nobody will watch this with me because it's 207 minutes.
Seven Samurai.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
long
I'm
as
not
fuck.
watching that.
I love that movie. But yeah.
Just watch the.
So yeah, those are good. I'm excited to watch those again.
Nice.
Even though, and then after she brought it over, I fucking pulled up. Night of the Living Dead is on. It's public domain, so I pulled it up on YouTube because I have the full thing on there. Just we watched the beginning where the guy.
So you
goes,
love that
When you
beginning.
see the girl for the first time.
Yeah, and when he like makes fun of her, he's like, "They're coming to get you, Barbara." I love that shit every time. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite lines.
Have
in
you
all
never
movies.
seen that movie like ever before?
What?
Night of the Living
I've
Dead.
seen it a bunch of times.
Okay.
It's great. It's the only horror movie where the black guy lives until the end, and then cops shoot him. It's great. He doesn't die from zombies. He dies from cops.
American consumerism at
Yeah.
its finest.
50 years later, same thing's going on. Sup?
Saw, dude.
50.
Isn't it?
No, it came out in. No, I guess you're right. Yeah. Who fucking knows?
Let's see.
When did it come out?
1968, 50 years ago.
Oh, damn! It's been exactly 50 years.
Yep.
Look at that.
That's like I know shit.
Speaking of
Foiled
those-
again.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Speaking of Night of the Living Dead, I can't wait to go visit that spirit store soon.
Oh,
It's already open.
Yeah, I know. I
It
was
is open,
excited to fucking.
What are you?
He did-
What are you
he-
planning your trek? Because you have to walk there.
He didn't want to go today because he doesn't have money.
Yeah, but when I go, I'm gonna make goth out my room. make it my room the goth girlfriend. The girl
You
always
you
wanted.
get along so well with the secretary because
Yeah.
she had fucking Halloween stuff up in July.
Yeah, man.
So like you remember when you came by? Was it for a Kenneth's thing?
Yeah.
Because
For
she had
Kenneth's
like
Knot thing?
Yeah, Kenneth's Knot thing. But she had like skulls
Bang.
all over the place, and
Ooh.
she's like, "It's July, it's time."
Yeah, it is.
It was like the day. It was like July 5th.
See, she's got some
I
taste.
keep telling everybody that now it's September and I started my list for what I'm getting everyone for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I've got it ready. I already got you guys sorted out. Yeah, it's great.
Is it a gun?
No. No, I actually have to talk to the secretary about something for it, though. So
Why
Oh, no.
am I allowed to have it?
I don't know. Maybe. I'll have to figure it out. By the way, the secretary is what he calls his girlfriend, and I frequently forget the girl's actual name because he
Yeah.
doesn't use her name. It's weird.
And she is my secretary.
I was like Ashley, Brittany,
Those are two of my.
Rebecca.
No. Well, no.
No. I was talking to McKenna about it. She's like, it's Kayla. I'm like, oh. Like, why does McKenna know? It's just, I feel so bad. But I also don't because you don't fucking use her name. And I don't hang out with you guys.
I call her the secretary.
Oh.
She likes it. She thinks it's endearing.
Yeah, well, she doesn't have a real name anymore.
She thinks because she does. She takes care of all my shit. She reminded me that we had dinner on Saturday. I was getting a haircut, and she
I
sent me.
fucking texted you like 12 hours before.
I understand. Okay. I understand.
God.
But I was at the gym when you texted me, and I was like, all right.
Fine. Anyway.
In through one ear and out through the other when you're at the gym.
Yeah, I get stupid when I'm at the gym.
Me and Tro watched all 6 Star Wars movies at the same time. We found a YouTube video that has all 6 of them. They start at the same time, but then all the fucking the opening crawls start like at different times.
It's strange.
So it's like.
cool.
Did it have a scene where there's a man standing on top of a tower as a spaceship flies away? In every single one of them. Every single.
Oh god damn it!
That's only in the last 4 or 3.
Is it?
Yeah. Which,
Oh.
by the way, like now that we're saying like 6 Star Wars movies at once, it's only like half the Star Wars movies now, because there's 7, 8, and then like Rogue One and fucking Solo, and then there's
That's
2
probably
more
true.
in the works.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
That's wonderful.
well, it's only half the Star Wars movies.
Is that all you guys did today? You guys just hung out and watched some Star Wars? Some Star Wars?
Basically, I
Just
put on some
hara-
YouTube videos.
We've just been harassing.
I
his
put
sister all day.
on one of my favorite YouTube videos, which is how many cans you can open in 3 seconds.
How many cans?
Most cans opened in 3 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, have you seen that movie or that movie?
It was feature length. A lot of production.
Wait, I don't understand. Like just
What?
opening like a soda can?
There's a YouTube video that's most cans open in 3 seconds. You haven't seen it? I'll pull it up.
Yeah, it was real.
And it's on this audio show
Yeah.
that we do.
Just for Eric.
Does it really take 3 seconds? I think most people.
It's most cans. It's like a record. Like most cans open in 3 seconds. Like soda cans.
I think
Yeah,
I
man.
can open one.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 2.
That's
If I don't care about spilling shit on me.
That's the whole thing. It's my favorite. It has 2.2 million views. We'll never have that. And it's a fucking video about cans.
Not even.
It's so good. God, I love it. Somebody else copied the video and re-uploaded it, and they only have 15 views. Eat a dick.
Damn.
Why would you do that?
Because people are dumb and they don't have their own creative shit to do.
It's like,
I have so much melon
Was
in my
it
history.
Unilad?
what's Melon? You keep saying Melon.
Anthony Fantano. That's what his
I don't
fans.
fucking know his name.
He's the internet's busiest music nerd. He reviews albums on the YouTubes. Yeah.
This is the first I've heard of him being called Melon.
His fans call him Melon.
But why?
They do. Like if you look up like what's the album that came out recently you like, or like a band you like. What's a band you like?
Periphery.
So yeah, if you type in Periphery Melon on YouTube, you'd find his review. He tags himself as Melon because that's what his fans call him. It's great because Anthony Fantano takes too long to type.
Yeah,
I guess
I'm not gonna remember that.
Melon.
Melon's easy to remember.
Yeah, see, and he has a big white melon head,
That makes sense.
so that's why they call him Melon.
Very happy for him.
I don't know about that.
He's great.
Okay, so
That's like top three YouTube people is Melon, and is Caleb City,
who?
the black kid that does like all the little skits,
Funny videos.
and then Sushi Ramen Miku.
Yeah,
Or
Sushi
Riku,
Ramen's
whatever,
great.
Riku.
I love that kid.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, and sometimes that Pro ZD kid does fun stuff about video game nerd shit. The fat Asian kid with the glasses.
Oh yeah.
He acts against himself. He's like, "What are you doing, Lysander? I'm evil." Okay, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, YouTube shit on the audio show.
So what else did you guys do?
What else did we do? I don't think anything else happened. At one point, Andrea was hungry, and it took fucking 2 hours to figure out what she wanted to get.
That's a shock.
No, we figured it out early on.
She was like, I'm hungry. Okay. Her thing was she's not hungry. She just hasn't eaten all day, and now it's 3:00. And then by the time she decided she wanted something, it was 5:00. And then I dropped her off at Chipotle, and by the time we got to Chick-fil-A that we wanted, she
dropped her off at Chipotle.
It's right across the street. It's
It
the
takes
same
like
parking
10
lot.
seconds to get a Chipotle.
I didn't know. I thought there'd be a line. So yeah, but from the distance, it was like, well, it was like the distance. You know your parking lot. Nobody else will get this, but you know your parking lot at the GameStop you used to work at.
Yeah.
It's like if I dropped you off there and then drove to like the front of the Starbucks, it was like, oh, her shit's done. Like she called me. I was like, what the fuck? Like we just parked. We haven't even ordered yet. She's like, my shit's done. Come get me.
Yeah, it's like fresh and made there.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean,
What did you even order? I didn't even.
she got a bowl of garbage.
Bowl of garbage.
Bowl's the best way to go.
Yeah.
Nah,
You
man.
get more meat that way.
No, I just told him that I found out yesterday that it's been a thing, but you can get a burrito and a quesadilla. And they'll wrap that burrito in the quesadilla.
Yeah, you didn't get churros quesadilla. What the fuck?
You can just not do that.
I know. I mean, I got it separate, but you know.
Okay.
Anyway,
There was
yeah.
Okay,
like
so you guys got Chipotle, or you got
I got
Chipotle.
I got Chick-fil-A.
You got Chick-fil-A.
And Trey was like, I don't want Chick-fil-A, and then he did.
You had to add.
So I was like, you want a sandwich? And he's like, yeah, I guess. I was like,
What kind of sandwich you get you?
I peer pressured him into it. Apparently,
I had Raisin Cane's, so
yeah.
it's like the best.
After his fucking like raw can of beefaroni,
What? Oh, it's so good.
Trey just brought a can of beefaroni and like opened it.
supposed to be good.
So gross.
Like it has instructions in it for a reason.
Yeah, well.
It's like it looks like carpet fibers. The
Oh, it's
noodle.
so
It's so
good.
gross.
It's shockingly good. Anyone out there, get some can of
you're getting fucking
beefaroni.
tin poisoning from the can.
It looks like Robert's floor. Yeah.
I suggest anyone who has like just a can of beefaroni, just eat it raw.
Just get
It's
anything
good.
better in a can.
It's delicious.
Get
Real
it.
good, actually.
I'm almost 100% sure that they don't like vacuum seal that shit. So I don't know how you're surviving that. That sounds so gross.
It's delicious. I have a second one downstairs.
Did it come out? Like, do you have to eat it with a spoon because it's still like solid jelly? 'Cause
Yeah.
He ate it with a spoon, yeah. He brought his own spoon.
Yeah.
That's good because it's not gonna melt yours.
I guess.
That's so fucking.
It was so gross.
It was really good.
I'll eat. Okay, I eat corn out of the can.
Yeah.
Like cold, like just
let's
that's
let's
fine.
list things you can get out of a can that's better than beefaroni. Oh, everything. Okay, goodbye.
Canned bread.
Like fucking the joke where it has like the fucking spring-loaded snakes are better to eat than fucking beefaroni. That's
It
garbage.
was so delicious.
It just doesn't sound
that like
It
that,
happened
that
once.
fucking that gamer meal that's like 11 meals layered on top of each other sounds more appealing.
the gamer meal.
Have you seen that?
No.
It's like gamer fuel. They have like a Thanksgiving in a can. Have you seen that shit? Hang on.
Look, listen. It happened once. I was hiking and I was like, "Fuck! I forgot to bring food." Oh fuck! I realized I still have this beefaroni in my can from some other time. And I was like, "Let's just eat that." And I tried it. I was like, "Oh, this is actually really good."
Yeah, I can understand
Up
that
here
if you're
food.
in the woods dying from starvation, not like I have access to electricity and a microwave. Do you guys have bowls at home?
Yeah. All kinds of bowls.
That's great.
Pouring the syrup.
I'm so sad.
Christmas.
What is that?
It's Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh
a
my
can.
god.
It
There's
looks,
a- there's
it looks like a
also-
geode that hasn't been cut in half. yet.
There's also Christmas dinner.
What?
What is that? Is
I'd
that-
probably try that.
It's got scrambled egg and bacon on top,
Oh,
and then
never mind.
and then 2 mince pies in the second layer.
Why?
And then turkey and potatoes, and then a layer of gravy, a layer of bread sauce, a layer of cranberry sauce, and like the biggest fucking middle layer is Brussels sprouts with stuffing,
Oh, thanks, Mom.
or broccoli with stuffing, and then the layer below that is roasted carrots and parsnips.
That says
and,
it's
and,
roasted
and then
carrots.
the very bottom is Christmas pudding.
So
That's Christmas dinner. I don't know what the Thanksgiving one
how much
is.
is how much does that can
Probably
cost?
like $1. I don't know.
I'd fucks with it. I'd give it a shot at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, now I see that.
What do you see?
It's fucking gross.
What do your elf eyes see?
I don't know. Go, you can go to like
Would you-
McDonald's to get something better than that.
I want to see you get that and like just eat it with a straw. Just get all of it at once instead of eating it layer by layer. Just fucking go straight down and just like extract it like you're taking like soil samples. You just get like a whole cylinder of it and just be like,
And then
it looks like soil samples. That's the problem. It looks like
yeah.
it looks like what it used
Oh,
to
and
work with.
the reason I said this is video game thing is because they sold it at like the equivalent of GameStop in the UK. That's what they sold it at. Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Do you have a license for that meal?
license. How can you open it?
Yeah, for real.
It has a fucking tab thing like your beefaroni.
Oh, well, once you take that lid off, that's a knife.
Yeah,
Hey, you're having a feast after you once you
You
pop the
having
fun
a
don't
fucking
stop.
giggle? So we're not. I don't want to talk about it. It's gonna make me
I want
sick.
to hang on. I want to find out how much it costs.
I know.
Too much.
Game retail limited. I'm
Self-respect.
trying to find the. Oh, and
Like
it just took me
a
to a
third
page.
of your life?
It just took me to a page for like all the other.
It looks
The
like
beef-
different flavors of jelly.
Listen, the beefaroni is like 88 cents. It's just that's way.
Warm it up. It'll
No.
increase the cost per meal
Like-
by like 3 cents.
Like I would rather between
Like
like
stains bowls.
in the same aisle, I can get like the brick of ramen and just eat that. Like that sounds more appealing.
That is-
Like both of them sound bad, but at least
they are bad.
yeah,
Don't
but
eat
at least one is like crunchy or whatever. I don't know.
This is ready
one-
to eat.
that one's
so is-
it's not ready to eat. You're supposed to eat it. That's what I'm saying.
It's good. No.
It's not.
If you want something ready to eat in a can, you get fucking peanuts or something. Like
No,
what the fuck's
wait.
wrong with you?
You just have a spoon. You fucking pull the pin.
It's not a
And get ready
grenade.
for a flavor explosion. Because it is not bad.
It looks bad.
I fucking hate
That top layer is a little rough to get through, but once you get through
Yeah,
it,
because it's like gelatinized. Because it's all the fat just rises to the top.
I fucking
it's a little saltier than I care to. Like, but you know, you just get through that first bit.
oh churro.
It looks like dog food.
Sebastian wants to know how many beefaroni cans you can open in 3 seconds.
I don't want to go through my whole store.
You only have 3.
He's trying to make it through the winter.
Yeah, man.
I fucking hate Napoleon for enabling you. Because Napoleon's like invented cans
It's fine.
to have like provisions for on the road
It's
or whatever.
delicious.
It's a really
Can't-
weird thing to.
He got
No.
canned food. Whatever. I remembered something.
I love canned food.
My favorite teachers throughout high school were always history teachers.
Oh yeah, that
They're
makes
always
sense.
great. That's
They're always
I
like
retain the most knowledge from that.
The most bro.
Yeah. Or
My
English
driver's ed
teachers.
teacher was cool.
My English teacher was cool. Miss
Ty-
Foley.
Ty-
Remember her?
I don't remember her.
Andrew does.
I was probably like fucking off at that time.
Tell you what, before you
And
leave,
Hazen Sensei.
before you leave, I'll pop one off and you can have a bite.
Why do you carry them with you?
I want you to have like a utility belt with just like beefaroni slots.
Yeah. I brought 2 today.
I can feel it like right here.
You're like the demo man from TF2, but with just fucking beefaroni cans instead of grenades. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's real good.
This is the worst conversation.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking gross.
In a can.
Mm-mm-mm.
And, okay, so what else did you guys do? You guys just watch movies until I got off work?
I'm fucking at work. There's so little to do that we're like midway through season 4 of Justified. And I just started that show last time I talked to you guys about it last week, and I've only worked 5 days or whatever.
Jesus Christ. There's not enough hours. How the
There
fuck?
is. We just fucking get through it. It's so good.
Do you guys pause it when another customer comes in, or
Sometimes.
and the customer's just
If
like,
the
"Oh,
cu-
it's a good show."
If it's like, oh, this customer's coming in and we know they're like a big retard, so it's just like, let's not even pause it. Fuck it. It's like, oh, you have like a Casio watch? Hilarious. Goodbye. We don't take your garbage. Sorry.
People try to sell that.
People try to sell watches that are like aren't Rolexes, and it's like, why are you bothering? I've got this fucking this.
You gotta get that smack. You gotta get those
I
fucking
guess.
beefaroni cans.
Ooh. Be still my heart. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
disappointed.
About what?
I've worked so
I'm doing
hard.
great. I don't even.
You're gonna fucking get like cirrhosis in your leg just from eating out
Just
of that.
necrosis in my knee again.
Yeah. You're gonna turn to a necromorph
I'm
before
gonna,
my
be,
very eyes.
I'm gonna be stabbed and then just beefaroni comes out of me.
Justified.
Okay, so
It's got that guy Timothy Oliphant.
Timothy Elephant is
Yeah.
his name.
Who before watching that was just like the bad guy from The Girl Next Door, that movie. He has that trophy that looks like a big cock because
Ooh.
he's in the porn industry. It's great.
What?
That movie is so bad.
And Justified or Girl Next Door?
No, Girl Next Door. God.
Oh!
I've watched so many bad movies.
That movie was great. I love that movie.
He's so dumb. God damn it. But yeah, now he's just that guy forever. And fucking Walton Goggins or whatever is the best ever.
Walton Goggins.
That's his name. The guy that played the Boyd Crowder guy. He's like the Joker in that show. It's awesome. Pull him up.
Great.
Hang on,
that's a
I
good
gotta
get.
find him.
That's a good
I
guess.
thought you watched this show.
Yeah, like fucking 4 years ago,
When
5
it
years
aired?
ago.
No, so you didn't finish it.
No, of
Okay.
course not.
It's
I don't
great.
finish anything.
Oh.
I really don't. Like I don't.
Gotta finish this beef.
I'm on episode 3
You'll recognize the actor
of
for
Twin
sure.
Peaks. Oh, he's got the biggest forehead in the world.
Yeah, well, that's because his hairline stops like here, like mine almost. But
He was one of the super bad guys from. His name's Walter Goggins.
Walton Goggins.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was one of the bad guys in American Ultra.
Okay.
Okay,
He's better in this. He's literally like the Joker in this show. It's crazy. He's like, sometimes I'm good, but sometimes I'm gonna blow up a church. It's great.
That is very.
That's actually the first episode. He
What
blows up a
the-
bike. What? What? Sorry.
You know how to turn your phone off?
I was trying to decrease the brightness because I have to increase it for old people when I show it to them, like you guys. Oh shit!
I have perfect time.
And then I accidentally hit the flashlight. Yeah.
My eye.
Anyway,
Yes.
Okay, so you fucked around for your birthday, and then what did
it
you
was
do?
great.
I just got. I mean, just to bring up video games for a second.
What'd you do for my birthday?
Worked.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, video games.
I got
I
sucked
did
back
some of those.
into Destiny 2. It's holding me hostage.
What?
I sucked back into Destiny 2. It's holding me fucking hostage.
Why? You didn't learn your lesson the first time?
No, it's because I was just like, yo, I was like,
You got
Well,
subliminal message because it's free on PS Plus. You're
Yeah.
like, oh boy, time to play this again.
yeah, I was like, let's try this out again.
Why don't you play God of War 3? It's better.
Yeah, I'm sure. I played it already.
I want to do
God of War
Combine.
3 is free also.
God of War 3.
You should probably play that.
It's a great game.
And I was messing
God of War
around.
3 remastered.
And I asked my buddy, I was just like, yo, it's like, you should download this. It's free this year. He's like, actually, I already had it. I'm like, what? And I was like, well, what class do you play? He's like, I've had it for like 7 months. I've never touched it. I was like, well, what the fuck? just put it in and play it. I'll get you through shit. He's like,
I've had the game since January, and I haven't played it since January.
I bought it when it came out, and I played the story, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
I didn't even get to the story. I got to that robot. Like I said, the robot that's like really mean and weird.
I don't
What?
remember.
And he's super dead. Like that. Oh, so random and funny.
See, I've had this problem with video games lately.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this game looks great. I'll play it a lot. And then I buy it on 2 platforms, and I don't play it more than once. I'm like, oh. Like, I have Destiny 2 and Monster Hunter World on PS4 and Xbox One. And I play them both on PS4, and now I'm done with them forever.
Yeah, because you don't want to play through it again.
I don't. It's so much.
It sounds like such a pain in the ass.
I didn't want to play, like, the post-game content. Like, I'm like, oh, I saw credits. That means it's over. Goodbye. On to the next thing.
that was the thing. I thought I was going to start over again, but I guess servers are a thing. So it kept my hunter. So
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah, so I kept my KD in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
It's fancy.
Which is crazy that it kept it that long.
That is kind of crazy, yeah. 10 years or whatever.
Yeah, the servers haven't gone down. It's
Yeah.
perfect. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I play Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
How was that?
playing the first Halo again.
That was
Just
it.
well, see, as I was on a kick, because I was listening to Halo music like all week this week, and then when I go to
Yeah.
the gym, and I've just been listening to that all.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, exactly. And I found that video of like the behind the scenes when they're making the music of it. When specifically they bring in Steve Vai to just be like, "Hey, play us a song. We're trying to see if we can come up with a better version of this song or whatever." He's like, "Yeah, let me just jam out to it and see what comes out." And it's just like, here's this masterpiece. Enjoy. The game came out 14 years ago, and I'm like, I heard him like play it, like just he made it up, pulled it straight out of his ass.
Yeah.
And I just got chills. I'm like, oh my god, he just
Made history.
Yeah.
man, and that's all. And I just got myself into, and I've been watching all these like stupid YouTube videos about flood lore, and then I
Wait,
went
what?
into the flood.
The flood. Oh.
Because I saw a picture of what the grave mine looks like in the HD version of Halo 3.
Scary.
It's fucking great. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
One flood spore can destroy an entire civilization.
Yeah, I didn't know
Or
that.
whatever the fucking...
I wasn't even like, I was like, oh yeah, there's a lot of shit I don't know about.
I wish Star Wars was as good as Halo.
Me too.
I have different...
Yeah.
You don't
points
agree,
of
Trevor?
views. Different points of views, but that's fine.
Yeah?
Nah, your point of
I'm just saying Halo,
your point of view is dumb.
Halo doesn't have a Last Jedi, true.
All right.
Last Jedi was okay. We're not.
I love
talking about
I love Last Jedi. It's top 3 Star Wars, but right, Andrew? Top 3 Star Wars. Last Jedi.
Don't lie to me, Andrew.
We saw it on her birthday. It was great.
Yeah, cool.
our birthday.
Oh yeah, her birthday,
Oh
which we're not going to discuss.
yeah.
Discussed.
Discuss.
We're not going to talk about Judy. True.
Who's Judy?
You'll find out. You got to
Oh.
watch Twin Peaks.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just been playing Halo, and it's fucking hard.
Twin Peaks.
It's so hard.
Halo?
I suck at Halo.
You're bad.
I used to go through Legendary like super quick. I can't do it anymore. It's so dumb. I'm on like the 3rd mission. Assault. No, not which one? It's not Assault in the Control Room. It's
Is it Silent
is it?
Cartographer?
I think it's Truth and Reconciliation.
Brian's mad 'cause I'm trashing Monster Hunter World. I'm not trashing it. I'm just done with it.
Wow,
I'm sorry.
Brian. Why are you so fucking
Brian's
sensitive?
sneaking into our shit to be like, hey, don't talk shit about my baby.
He sensed it.
Not my actual child, but this game. No, I'm
He sensed it.
kidding. Brian should be here. What the fuck?
Yeah, where's Brian?
I don't know.
He's being responsible. Trying to go to bed on time.
Yeah, he has us open in one screen and he has Monster Hunter on the other one, probably.
I believe that.
'Cause he has 2 monitors.
That's another game that I played like twice, and I'm like, yeah.
you did like the first
I
monster.
beat the green lizard.
You fought. You hunted monster. You're done.
Monster hunted.
Monster
Boom.
hunted. One and done.
They're like Bloodborne doesn't say like, oh, you born one blood. No, you have to beat that game. Monster Hunter. You do the thing and you're done.
He says literally playing on PC right now. See, I know. I know
I
my boy.
believe it.
My boy.
You're like, shut up, baby. I know.
Shut up,
With like
baby.
fucking 6 monitors or whatever the hell.
He probably has like The Office playing on his TV on the wall. That's how he does.
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's great. Maybe not. Maybe because we're talking. That's enough like audio stimulus.
Oh,
I want you to know, Brian, I tried
Casual
hanging out with
watching.
you on Sunday, but you fell asleep on me, so eat shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that's all. Well, what?
Okay, good segue, Sebastian. Sebastian says, "Don't worry, Brian. He's gonna trash Octopath later. So what? So I know that feel. Okay, here's that feel for you. Okay. So I was playing Octopath Traveler,
Okay.
and there was this boss that was like, "I'm gonna fucking hit everybody in your party and steal all their HP," and I was like, "That's fucking annoying as fuck." And then he does it again. He's like, "I'm gonna steal your magic too and kill your guys." And I was like, "This is fucking bullshit."
This is a load of barnacles.
But I kept doing it. I kept trying, and then he only has like because characters have 5 weaknesses to break like their shield thing or whatever
Right.
that they have, and but he like blocks 3 of them at any given time, and he switches which one he blocks. And it's like, oh, well, only one of my characters has what he's weak to, so it takes fucking like 5 turns to block him. And by the time I do that, I have to heal all my characters so he can take more fucking health from me. And it's goddamn as fuck. And like I have to have this one character because it's his story mission, but he doesn't have any of the items that I need to break this guy's shield. So I'm just wasting a slot with this fucking character. It's bad. It's annoying as fuck.
I saw that picture.
I lost to him twice. And I tried it a 3rd time. I'm just like. I turned it off and I deleted it. I was like, I'm fucking done with this game. I'm not having fun anymore. I love the game. I love the gameplay is mostly good except for when it's like, hey, remember this thing we didn't tell you about? Because we didn't tell you about it, so you don't remember. Fuck you. It's not intuitive at all. And it's just like I guess you just got to constantly grind and make sure everyone's the same level and like move their jobs around so they all have the same weapons and.
Do they have to be the same level, or should they be like above a certain level? Because I've seen games like that before,
It's just
where it's like, oh, we're gonna scale the enemies to
it's
the
like
level that your highest level character.
it's like the quality of the game is sacrificed for the gimmick of it being 8 people at once. It's like you could just have like 4 people.
4?
What if it was 4-man Traveler?
Quadra Traveler?
What if it was
Quadruped?
Yeah. What if it was Gaijin 4 Coma or Young Coma or whatever? It's. I'm not gonna have an argument with you right now, Sebastian.
Oh, the arguing. What's
He says get good. It's not a matter of get good because you can no because
sure smells like it.
No, it's not because the character is the appropriate level or whatever or higher. Like all my other characters like 20 levels above the thing I'm fighting.
Okay,
and I'm still losing. And it's not a matter of that. It's like I did damage and then it has its shield back and it fucking this is gonna take all my health. It's just so annoying. And it's like I can't just do the stories I want to. I have to do the stories I don't want to, and most of the stories are bad. And it's like they have an Octopath Traveler, right? So it's got to be 8 people, and they have to have 8 jobs, but fucking 3 of the jobs are bullshit, and they're totally useless. Like you really don't need a thief or an apothecary. They're fucking complete trash. They're so bad. They use weapons that other classes use better, and like all their elemental skills are bullshit. It's just like, oh, he has like the smallest fire attack ever. He's like everyone else is like fireball, and it's gonna affect everybody on the field and hit them twice with fire. And then the thief is like, I'm gonna throw a box of matches at this guy, and maybe it'll work. He has like the not a flamethrower that Elon Musk has. He's like, I'm gonna hit like one person in front of me. Maybe it's bad.
If that, very nice.
That's a torch. It's a torch.
Somebody came on called Based Butt Drugs, Burst, and they say you
it's like
guys,
a suppository.
They say you guys the real heroes. So thanks.
That's true.
Never forget 9/11.
Yeah, man.
Happened 17 years ago.
Yeah,
Our president taught us math today.
Huh?
Donald Trump. He tweeted. He's like, so the attacks on September 11th were 17 years ago. That was like one tweet. It's like thanks. Thanks, Wikipedia, the president, you idiot.
That's amazing. I don't know. I got a death threat on Twitter today.
I saw a thing where he was landing in Pennsylvania to honor like Flight 93 or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like real or if it was like some shit trying to make him look bad, but it was hilarious. He was like, it was him getting off the plane and like his wife all like somber looking or whatever, and he was like, oh. Like his like fucking lip is in his teeth, and he's like pumping both fists in the air. He's like, "Fuck yeah!"
He just hit the
Time to see some ghosts.
He's hit the right emote.
We all do the wrong emote at the wrong time. It happens to everyone.
Happens to me more often than not.
We never take any single 9/11 episode seriously ever. We've done a lot of shows on 9/11
or around it,
and it's just never
good. Listen, but like his wrong emote thing is like the worst because he's supposed to be like the representation of the country or whatever. So his is like Assassin's Creed 2 where it was like, oh, I meant to press the thing that gives people money, but I accidentally killed the guy next to me instead. It's like, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
I think that was an old photo. I don't know.
Maybe. But the point is, it's just like, dude.
You didn't hug Da Vinci or whatever.
Regardless, it doesn't get rid of the tweet where he's like 17 years ago. It's like, great. Thanks for math.
Remember.
I'm glad.
Rangers.
Who you are. You are my son.
Like it started out like it was like maybe he's gonna do like a thread or something. He's gonna have like an opening crawl like Star Wars, like 17 years ago, the Galactic Republic. It's like nope. It's so bad. God, what a clown. Anyway, fuck. But the economy's better because whatever. Anyway,
all I know is my stocks are looking fucking
tight. Dogecoin's high up there.
That's right.
Because it's powered by memes, and we have the most meme president ever.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
It was never supposed to be this high.
It's good
I
for
promise.
business.
It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. Buy Dogecoin. Make me more money. I can't believe it's happening. I can't believe it.
How many coins do you have?
I have like 22,000 of them. And they're worth like 400 times what they were worth 4 years ago. It's ridiculous.
Oh, somebody popped in and said they're called Not a Chinese Spy.
I think we can trust this one.
It says, "What's poppin', low gang?"
What's poppin'? What's poppin', slob? Nothing, fi.
What do you call me?
It just says low gang.
Logan.
What's poppin', low gang?
Not Logan.
I don't know if that's like Japanese and Chinese people can't do L's and R's and they're trying to say Rogaine because he sees my hairline or something, or if it's like I don't know if we're.
Oh, he's like, when I dip, you dip, we dip.
Anyway, so yeah, happy 9/11.
Happy
In a can. Beefaroni.
kicked off Twitch again.
We haven't been kicked off Twitch before. Just
Oh,
Ninja shut us
God.
down that one time.
Oh yeah, dude.
That was
Say
a
his name.
Anyway. We're losing
Oh,
out.
speaking of,
Stay
there
on
was
target.
I saw that. I saw that thing with fuck. What's his name?
Stay on target.
Doctor Disaster. His fucking house had a drive by.
Yeah, somebody shot his house.
I was like, what the fuck?
He's like, my house has feelings.
Was it like the Tingle?
He has kids in
I don't know
there.
who that is. I don't care.
I didn't know who he was until like
Don't
until
shoot my
John
house. I'm
explained it to me.
That's a thing that happens frequently.
What, drive-thrus?
No, where it's like
Drive-bys?
something bad happens. Something bad happened to this guy that's almost a celebrity. How do you not know him? And John gets all mad at me.
He's got more time than we do. I'm sorry.
Like he was talking about some electronic artist guy died like a while ago. Not Mac Miller. This was like months ago.
Not Mac Miller.
Not Mac Miller. Mac Miller's like some white rapper that also died. Huh? Yeah.
Avicii,
What's
yeah.
it? Yeah. And what's his name?
Avicii.
Yeah, but he was this guy in the
Leonardo
Discord.
Avicii.
John, I'm going to call him out right now. Avicii, thank you, Sebastian.
Oh my god.
What'd you do? Oh my god. Anyway,
She's trying to flip it.
Just low decks.
Okay. Anyways, so
oh sorry, this Chinese spy guy.
Yeah?
He says, "Do you not know the man, the myth, the legend, Logan Paul and his hanging homies?" Sorry. Apparently that's Low Gang.
Swinging from the rafters.
wow.
Yeah.
I wish we had a haunted forest. Close the fuck.
Jesus Christ. No, I didn't. I've
You
never.
know,
heard,
they
call that an Alabama wind chime.
I wonder if
aren't you glad you're here?
I wonder if they call the hanging homies like the
Fuck.
that tree in Nightmare Before Christmas that has the skeletons in it.
Oh.
That's the hanging homies.
Yeah, that's us.
They're all hanging out. Anyway, hanging out to dry.
Call that an
Anyway,
Alabama wind
anyway,
chime.
anyway. So this guy. Hang on. Let's go back to this pseudo celebrity Avicii. Okay, so but this
Logan Paul?
guy was like, "You've never heard of Avicii? He's as big as Lady Gaga." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, okay.
I'm like, "Is he?" No. Lady Gaga's like a sensation clown. Like
Lady Gaga's in a movie.
She's
okay.
she's in a movie.
Oh, movie.
So is fucking what's her name?
Who?
The hot one.
The what?
God, what's her name?
Which one?
Rihanna.
She is.
What?
Yeah, she's in
She's
Ocean's 8.
several. She was in the Battleship
She's in
movie.
the shitty Ocean sequel reboot thing.
She is?
Yeah.
Why?
They're like, let's make Ocean's 11, but with all women, but we can't think of more than 8 women. So it's Ocean 8.
Wasn't that Aquafina or whatever?
Yeah, half of them are like fucking like they're
Not real?
musicians or whatever. No, not real, but
Who's Aquafina?
Aquafina is a water.
That's a water.
First and foremost, and then like that, see, Aquafina could die, and I'd be like the water, and John would be like, "You don't know Aquafina?" I hope he listens to this.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, Brian wants to know what's the haunted hotel show she's in with the nose. Oh, it's Lady Gaga's in American
What?
Horror Story, the hotel one.
She is.
Yeah, she's in season like 6 of that show.
Jeez.
Fourth season.
No, 4 is the circus one or whatever. No, wait, I don't remember.
Well, no, because there's one with the coven. The coven's a 4.
Kevin is 4. It's the first one was the house with the
that was
the
good.
gay ghost.
That was a good one.
The second
That was
one.
Zachary Quinto. He wasn't a ghost. Oh no, he was.
Yeah, he was
Spoilers.
spoilers.
Okay, so,
That house was mostly ghosts. That's the whole joke.
okay, so
And it has the pumped up kicks kid shooting the school.
that kid's great.
He's great, but every role he has after that sucks. Like every
No, he's got like the dick hands in season 4.
I didn't watch season 4. No, he's a Frankenstein in season 4, isn't he? Doesn't he die at the beginning?
No,
He's in like a party bus and they flip it with their
I'm
coven
sorry.
powers.
No, you're right. Season 3. The
What?
one.
They have like witch powers.
Okay, it's,
That one chick is so fucking annoying. Oh my god.
Does she sound like that?
What's that chick that everyone likes from American Horror Story? Huh? Yeah, she fucking sucks.
who's Sarah Paulson?
Sarah Paulson is the annoying one.
Is she
in that
is she
show.
the nurse in the second season that I didn't understand?
I don't
Because that one had
think
like
so.
demons
The second
and
season was like
aliens and
half
cowboys.
The second season was like half nurses.
No, the blonde one. No,
The-
she had
the
brown
old
hair in
lady?
that one. Oh, the old lady.
No, that's what. No, are you talking about the old lady? Because the old lady.
No,
was
I'm
also
talking
a
about
nurse.
the young- the young-
Jessica Lange or whatever.
No,
she
Jessica
fucking
Lange.
she fucking rules.
She's great.
And
No,
she left before the show got bad. I think.
Yeah, Jessica Lange is great. No, I'm talking about the because she was a neighbor in the first season. I'm talking about the
Yeah, she
the
was a
nurse
neighbor.
that gets like she's the witch the good witch in the coven one. She's
I'm,
blonde.
I'm trying to think.
She gets fucked by an alien or something.
I'm trying to think of her
or a
character.
demon or something.
Katy Perry.
I've only seen like the first two. She's Sarah Paulson's the one.
Okay, that one.
In season 2, she's the one that has like the psycho baby when she survives. She has the baby that kills everything later.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying. She got fucked by an alien.
She got fucked by Zachary Quinto, like serial killer or whatever, and then had his baby. Or
like fucking.
And then
Adam Levine was in the first episode of that.
Yeah. That baby's in like a haunted house and it eats Adam Levine's arm or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like daring to stick my hand in this hole. Oh God!
That beautiful voice of his.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yeah. Wow, that was so good.
Okay.
Damn it.
Baby, I'm praying on you. Yeah.
It's an animal. Okay, so how did we get to talking about this?
Sticks his arm in the hole. He's like, I'm hurting, babe. Songs About Jane is a totally different season of that show.
That's a good fucking album.
I know.
I just realized
Every time I think about Maroon 5, I think about Darnell. I miss that fool.
Why?
He loves Maroon 5.
I love Maroon 5 too.
Okay, well, I know him for that.
Yeah, but I got him into iced coffee too.
Okay, you didn't get him into Maroon 5.
No,
probably iced coffee a group, or is that the drink?
I gotta type in fucking Sarah Paulson into the show notes now. I hate that bitch. I'm just gonna say Megan.
Okay, why do you hate Sarah Paulson?
No,
because she's in that. Okay, that's how it was.
She looks
Ocean's
like a
8.
llama.
Ocean's 8. We were talking about it because of Ocean's 8. That's why. That's where we got started. Sarah Paulson. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it. So Lady Gaga's in season 5 of that bullshit. And is that the one with like the bees?
Referring to Lady Gaga.
That's the one with the bees, right?
What? They're bees?
Okay, season 6 or season 5. I don't know.
I stopped watching. Wait, what was season 3?
Season 3 was
The circus.
no. Season 3 was Coven.
Okay,
Season 3 was Kevin. Yeah, that's why I stopped watching it.
there was a lot of
They
fucking.
had the
season 3.
what?
There was a lot of fucking in season 3.
Didn't they have the they had
All
the,
these like thigh highs. I'm like,
Doesn't one of them have the old lady? Yeah, I'm trying to think of what.
Rebecca Lange.
Not Jessica Lange, but
oh, you're talking about the lady
the
from
fat one that was on Titanic. She's like the best, but I can't think of her name.
Oh my god! No, not Molly. Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
I can't remember her name, but she was also in not Unforgivable.
The one where she breaks the guy's ankle.
Yeah, that's the one. And she was also she was in Titanic.
Is that a House of a
Kathy
Thousand
Bates.
Corpses?
Kathy Bates, yeah. She was in League of Their Own. That was good. Okay, yeah,
This one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay,
Yeah, she's great. I don't know why.
She was like the
that.
rich plantation.
Yeah, but like
owner.
Kevin was just weird. I don't know.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
I was sick of that guy not having a good story.
Which guy?
The main kid from the first one that shoots up the school. Like season 2, his part is like worse, and then season 3, he fucking gets turned mute into a Frankenstein. It sucks.
Yeah, because he dies.
I know it sucks. They keep ruining his part. He gets like abducted in season 2 and season 3. season 2 is fucking like it's good, but there's like
No,
8
it's like
different things
aliens
happen.
and demons and all
Well,
this
there's
shit.
like one episode where it's just like this girl's probably Anne Frank, but what? Like, it was so weird. Remember that? There was like one episode where it's like this guy is a surviving Nazi, and like there was like a whole thing about Anne Frank for like one episode. There was like
I don't remember that at
there was a
all.
patient that like she had like lost her memory, but like it was heavily implied she was Anne Frank, like she survived somehow.
Were they like, oh, this is her diary, and it says Anne?
Something like that, but it was just
fucking heavy-handed.
because there was like a Nazi scientist that made like fucking flesh dogs or whatever that would like
Right, yeah.
they were like, oh, let's feed the retards to these dogs because we have a lot of them.
The werewolves made of legs.
No, it's the other way. Oh no, wait, no, you're right.
Yeah. No, we're not feeding dogs to retards. But yeah, and like one of them was like the literal devil, and like there was just like a bunch of shit.
There was like a death or whatever. It was like the lady.
It's not enough to just have like a haunted fucking asylum. You have to have everything wrong with it.
And then like season 1 had the hot redhead maid that was actually the old lady. That was cool.
Yeah, that was
A lot
awesome.
of fucking. And then it's like I got that joke. There's like that funny image macro where it's like masturbates onto lamp, cries.
What? You didn't show me this fucking.
I really like that movie because they kill or not movie, that show.
Welcome to the show, Andrew.
They kill what's her name? Not Rooney Mara, the other one.
I hate
Zoe.
Rooney Mara.
Is it not Rooney Mara, the other one? Who's the other one? Who's her sister?
What's her name?
Kate Mara.
Kate Mara. I almost said like Deborah Mara. Hey, Deborah. Yeah, but they have her character and he's like, oh, she's cheating with the husband. And he like fucking just kills her with a shovel and like builds a gazebo over her.
Yeah. What else?
It's like Jesus.
What else are you supposed to know?
I don't know. Just fucking make it super.
They also
Have a
has,
nice
like-
flower bed, perhaps.
Yeah.
I really like the like afterword of that show where like the whole family becomes ghosts. Spoilers for fucking 10-year-old TV show or whatever.
Oh, when you
by
find
now.
out that
But no, but
Talia Farmiga's dead.
Well,
or whatever.
no, because they like lightly touch on like, oh, we're gonna be ghosts forever, and like eventually like technology is gonna surpass us, and people won't even like realize there's ghosts. It's like they get like kind of deep on it for a second. It's like, oh fuck, like if you just live forever as a ghost, like you're not gonna fucking like eventually it's just like you won't even recognize people as people anymore.
I don't want to. I do not believe that the show writers were like, yeah, we're gonna go that deep. They were like, oh fuck, we're gonna put all the ghosts in the house and shit.
For like a second, it was like, but then they were like, oh, this baby's evil or something, and they gave it to Jessica Lange to be like, oh, I guess this baby is gonna kill something. Great, whatever. Because remember, she had like the potato girl for her daughter. And she was like, "You want to play?" And she was like, "Yeah, yeah." She had like extra teeth or something. It was bad.
Oh my god.
Those are called tubers.
It's not a tuber. It's a spud.
All right.
Tubers are different.
Miracle of tubers.
Anyway,
Okay, so we're not talking about fucking American Horror Story.
yeah, sorry.
The first season was good. That's all. That's all you need.
What else?
to know.
Did I play anything?
I don't know.
Besides fucking Octopath Traveler. I don't know if I'll ever go back to that. I think I'm done forever.
I don't believe you.
I think I deleted it, and it's good to be gone.
Good to be gone.
I think I need to play other things.
Okay.
I was like, oh my god, I don't want to fucking play this anymore.
Play it.
I'm just like, I'm not having fun anymore. I gotta stop. So I did.
Let me know when you hook up your PS4. I'll buy you Spider-Man.
I'll do it tonight.
Okay, fine.
Buy it tonight
Yeah.
before you leave.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna send you a code for a gift card. You can buy it.
Just buy it right now.
I'm not buying it on.
Give me that card.
I'm gonna email it to you.
Give me that card.
Give you that digital. The cup.
I'll take a second.
Brian's watching. Brian, go get your days off for fucking camping. I keep bugging
Yeah,
him
bro.
about it. He's like, shut the fuck up. I know. I'm like, I'm
He's
sorry. I'm
He's
just
like,
excited.
I'm not at work. I'm at
I'm
home.
super excited. I want him to go. It'll
I
be
know.
fun.
It is gonna be
Brian
fun.
has a gun, I think.
A gun?
Yeah.
No, he's got a bunch.
Andrew, you gotta go camping. What? Fuck you.
We went over this.
Whatever. Anyway, what were we talking about? What else I played?
We were talking about
I
some stupid
finished.
shit.
I finished that Cube 2 game.
Okay.
That was all right.
Yeah.
The puzzles finally got like good.
Finally.
Okay.
After like, because remember I was telling you how it's like, oh, there's only so many places to like put shit, and
Yeah.
you can only put one thing at a time.
It
And,
makes
like,
it very like easy and contrived.
It's not contrived. It's just like there's not a lot of options for what you do. So it's like whatever. And like they didn't like blend the elements too much. Like it's just like, oh, there's fans in this one, but then there's not in the other one. But like I don't know, like it. Because I was talking about how Portal 2 does that, where it's like, here's the 3 gels, and like, here's all of them at once, and it's great.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
Cubed.
I lost that. Yeah, Cube 2. Eventually, there's like, you get like the final upgrade. And like before, there was 4 different color cubes, and like the whole time you think you're going to get like this yellow cube in this game, and then you get this upgrade that's yellow, and instead of giving you a 4th cube to do things with, it just lets you do unlimited cubes. So you can just like put more than one thing at a time. So you can like spawn. That made it a little more interesting for the puzzles. Like, oh, I have to think with having like unlimited resources instead of just being like, this can only be here and then here. It was neat.
Okay.
I got through it. I fucking finished it like 4 o'clock this morning.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, I really want to finish this before the podcast, just to have something else to talk about besides rage quitting, fucking whatever. So
Just like eye dangling out. You're like,
yeah, basically.
I'm happy you did. There
Yeah,
you
I
go.
know. I'm happy too. I keep seeing all these pictures of fucking shirtless Spider-Man. I'm so mad. I don't like it.
That's because Greg Miller.
That I know. I figured.
No, but the Cube 2 game, like, it was really good, but there's this story that's going on the whole time in that game, and it gets, like, super fucking just dumb and out there. It's just like, oh, she prevented her future self from stopping a bad thing, and they all
Cool.
became one with the cube. It doesn't matter. It's fucking dumb. Like, I looked it up for a second. I was like, because like, at the very end of the game, you have to choose between going through the red door or the blue door, and that's how you choose your ending, basically. It's like, go do this thing and like cut off its heart, or go do this thing and like become one with it, basically.
What kind of what's heart?
The cube or whatever, because it's like a sentient being machine thing. It's dumb. The story doesn't fucking matter. It's a puzzle game that happens to have a story, and it's not Portal, so it's bad.
Makes sense.
I mean, it's probably good, but I'm not going to play it multiple times and be like, oh, I see all the subtle nuances and like these weird statues that you try to force down people's throats and be like, look, it's deep, right? But like I looked it up on Steam, or like I found Steam reviews, or not reviews, but like the comment threads or like the forums or whatever on Steam,
Yeah.
where somebody's like, I think the ending means this, and it's just like one guy with paragraphs of shit on the ending. I'm like,
Jesus
I'm like,
Christ.
I'm like, instead of reading this and becoming like this guy, I'm just going to be like, okay, great, I'm done. I had a fun time playing it. I don't play video games for the story like usual. So goodbye.
That's why you're done with Octopath.
I mean, I like Octopath. I'm like, I've never been so torn on a game, I don't feel like, than Octopath. Because like Octopath is like a legit good game, and I would probably recommend it to other people. It's just like, and like,
It's not for you.
I mean, it even could be for me. It just happens to be like the certain way I played it, and the characters I picked, and the characters I grew to like, and like I only use those. Like I have 3 characters that are level 50, and then the next character is like 35, and I'm just like, I have to keep juggling them around because you have to use everybody. But I'd rather not.
Since you didn't beat Octopath, you should play Final Fantasy VI.
I mean, like, yeah, that's my thing too. Is just like I was thinking about it in the shower because that's what I do. I was like, do I just not like JRPGs?
Just sit there, just
I don't
fucking
know.
let the water go over you.
I was like, what? Like, I don't know what it is about this game. Like, I like this game. It's just weird for me. And I was like, do I not like JRPGs? And I was thinking about it. I'm like, I like every other game I've played that's JRPG. Like, fucking Chrono Trigger is like, oh, you found this area, and then you found this other area. It's not like, oh, you got to go here because this. It's like, I guess Chrono Trigger is more linear.
Right.
But it's still like, I don't know, it just feels better. And it's like, here's your party. And like, you have, 6 characters in Chrono Trigger that you swap out? You can only use 3 at a time.
Right.
But like, that felt better. I don't know. Like it.
I think there's 10 characters in Final Fantasy VI.
No, is there 7?
You use 4.
There's 7 in Chrono Trigger, right?
It's 7 in
How many characters are there in Chrono?
Churro.
In Churro, no.
In
In
Chrono-
Chrono Trigger, there's Chrono, there's Frog.
Marl.
Who?
Marl, is that her name?
The tech
Marl.
girl? Marl. There's the princess chick. There's the
Robot.
the cat homeless girl. Or not homeless. She's like an ape lady or whatever.
Ape lady.
I don't know. What is she?
She's a caveman.
Caveman. That's right. Sorry. And then there's the robot.
6.
And then there's the Magus. Spoilers. His name's Magus, right? Yeah. The bad guy that eventually joins
7.
the 7. And kind of technically 6 since you get him when Chrono dies. Spoilers. But then you can get all of them if you do it right.
It's time travel.
It's time travel. I ain't gotta explain shit. But it's good.
Mm-hmm.
And they make it so it works for all those characters. And it doesn't feel like when you use certain characters, it doesn't feel bad to like swap them out. And like I never feel like
it doesn't feel like you're missing out on something.
well, it's like in Chrono Trigger, I swap characters either because like one of them it's like lost in time and like you have to use other characters. Like they make excuses for you to like have to use other characters instead of just being like you're in this area so you have to use this character. And it's kind of the same, but it's different. It's just weird. Like I don't know how to explain it better than that, but it's just like
Chrono Trigger is like a it's like a time capsule of like perfection in its own time.
sure.
So it's really hard to get that again.
I know,
Like-
but I'm saying like other games do it too. Like Final Fantasy IV has this thing where it's just like
Your character's dead.
there's like 12 characters and where like this character is not actually dead, but they're gone for now, and use this other character or whatever. And it's like it's kind of the same thing in Octopath where it's like your character's not dead, it's just not their story, so use somebody else. But it's like less elegant, and so it's like it feels just like clunky, and it's just like I have to use this other character.
It's because it's not
I
one
don't like
linear connecting story. It's 8 different stories.
And that's another thing too. It's just like here's 8 stories, and I only care about 3 of them. And I'm just.
I think if you beat all the 3 that you like, that's basically the whole game. You can be like, oh, done.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
You only need to play any game like that. I think you only need to play as much. Any game you can just stop playing anytime.
I know. Well, that's the thing. Is like at a certain point, I just have to be like, I'm not having fun with this anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like I mean, because that's my thing. It's like it's not like I didn't give it a shot. Like I'm 55 hours into it. Like you know, like I tried it for like I gave it a really good shot. And like I mean, I don't know if I'm done with it forever. Like maybe one day I'll be like, oh yeah, I have this. I should go back and.
You're probably
finish
gonna restart it at that point.
I don't think I will.
I said the same thing about Tales of Vesperia.
Did you see that's getting a remaster? That's coming out again.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's coming to Switch too.
I don't want to have to play the game. Just stop playing it.
I think I'm gonna fucks with it because I love the Tales of series.
Dude,
They're so good.
It's a good game, but I stopped playing it because I was like, oh, now I don't remember where I am, so I have to start over, and I don't want to do that. So I put that game.
But yeah,
on
like
permanent.
fucking Tales of Symphonia has the same thing where it's just like, oh, the fucking Kratos is going away and being emo now, so you can't use him. Here, let's do somebody else.
Yep.
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Right.
It's just, and like I like the way the game looks is awesome. It's like one of the best looking games I've seen in a while because it has like that old school look or whatever, and like also like that weird like story pop-up book type of thing going on, and like all that stuff is super cool.
It's not something you want to play right now. That's fine.
It's just like for the most part, I do enjoy playing it, but then it's just like I get stuck on like the I have to use this certain character and like the animal she captured or whatever, and it's just so annoying. Or I have to fucking use with this thing with this guy, like you have to use this one character who doesn't have any of his weaknesses, even though it's his story, and then that's like taking up a character slot while you use 3 other characters that also can't beat them because they keep getting their fucking life stolen or whatever.
Because I mean, I think it was Raphael that he posted the picture of like the last boss. I think it was Raphael? Sebastian. Yeah, he posted it, and I was like, "What the fuck? It's got all the resistances forever, and you can't get rid of them."
It is 99 shield or whatever, which is like it's crazy. I mean, you could eventually whittle that down, but like all of its weaknesses are blocked, and you don't even know what they are. And it's just like this is not fun.
I can think of other things I'd rather.
I mean, so like I have that in my mind. Like I don't have to do that. That's post game content. But like having that in my mind and being like, if I get through this asshole that keeps stealing health from me, I have the other asshole with the fucking unblockable or like the unknown health. Or like all the that thing he posted.
Yeah.
Like I have that somewhere in my future if I really want to keep playing this game. And it's just super. I was just like, here's this other roadblock that I'm not even at yet, and it's super unappealing. And now I'm just like, I'm done.
Did Undertale come out yet?
For Switch?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's coming.
I want to play that really
Soon.
bad. That's all. It's like I think it's like supposed to be sometime this week.
Probably.
Or next
It's
week.
probably real soon. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they rescheduled the Nintendo Direct. They were gonna do on
Sunday.
Yeah, and there was like an earthquake or something. So
Oh yeah.
They had
Well,
to
that
reschedule
makes perfect
yeah,
sense.
so now it's gonna be on Thursday instead.
Okay,
So-
that's fine. That works for me. I'd rather they do it properly. Not because it's like, oh, we really can't do anything because we have no electricity.
The building's collapsed.
But straight down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
controlled explosion.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so
I pulled up a Popular Mechanics article about all the 9/11 conspiracies. I was like, here's some facts. And
Yeah.
yeah. It was
you
great.
pulled it up.
But who wrote those facts?
Holmes Mans wrote this.
What's up?
Wait, Popular Mechanics article? Like
Yeah.
you pulled it, you actually gave it to somebody?
I pulled the link up for people that were like, "This isn't real." I'm like, okay, don't tell people that are like suffering on this day that their pain isn't real because you think there was Satan in the cloud or some shit like fucking,
It's Dracula.
or the government covered this up and
Dr.
this,
Acula.
this building fell over separately.
Because it was itty bitty and right next to it.
There's itty bitty and fucking debris hit it.
Yeah,
Idiot.
A big old building fell on it.
It's itty bitty. It's like, oh,
Why did this man die? Because he was next to
this
it.
building that's in the same area that got hit by shit fell over,
so
but
weird.
later weird.
Yeah, those 2 damn Kryptonians were fighting, and it flew right into it. Did you not see it?
I wish that
saw it.
happened.
You wish that happened?
No. You know how many people die in Man of Steel? Is
A
it Man of
lot.
Steel? Oh, like
Man, there's still
everybody.
A lot of people die.
Yeah, I watched Batman vs Superman.
No, Man of Steel is worse because they're like trying to make a new planet on Earth. They're trying to like re-terraform it. Like fucking, oh, it's so bad.
No, I'm saying that I saw.
Oh, Man of Steel has like the thing.
the
yeah,
first part,
from Man of Steel.
and I was
right.
like, oh my god, look at how brave.
look
how brave Batman
good
is.
Batman is. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's a true hero. Fuck the Superman guy.
Fuck that Superman guy.
Did you play anything?
Yes, suck. What was it saying?
The Superman guy.
Superman's the best.
Soup S for shit.
Actually.
What was I saying?
That's for it's S for L. Whatever.
As for L.
Oh, I got eShop cards from McKenna or Chris. I can't remember. Whatever. But it was enough to get. I got that game, The Messenger, which is like new age Ninja Gaiden, basically.
Okay.
It looks neat. Ooh. It looks like an old school NES game, but like Ninja Gaiden. It's cool.
I want to play that.
Yeah.
I really want to play Dead Cells.
It was like it's $20 normally, but it was like $15 because I bought that game Minute. And it was like there's like Summer of Devolver Digital or whatever. If you own one of their games, they give you 15% off a game.
Really?
I was like, dope.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So
I like Devolver Digital,
Me
especially like
too.
that. What was it? Was it E3? Yeah, it was their E3 conference.
33.
Fuck if I care.
Yeah.
She's so good. Anyways,
They had micro Bitcoin or whatever that shit or like
is it worth? Fuck if I care.
yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she
I
was
love
awesome.
her.
Anyway,
She won't reply to my tweets. Whatever.
sorry.
Trying to slide in.
I'm trying to slide in them DMs, but she's. it's like rock. Just
I'm playing my puzzle ball.
no. What?
Loud mode.
Fuck, that's loud.
Anyway, go on.
What questions do we have?
Do we have questions?
I just want to play Spider-Man really bad, guys.
I do too.
I'm gonna buy it for him.
That's cool.
You guys can
What
link.
am I supposed to do with it?
Link PlayStation Network account.
I've been keeping an eye out in red boxes for it.
Twitter.
What? So you can steal it?
No, it's so I can fucking play it.
Oh, Benjamin liked the tweet I put out to ask for questions, but he didn't ask a question, so fuck him.
You're appreciated, buddy.
I love
I
Benjamin.
do too.
Benjo.
Except for when he likes and retweets things that I shouldn't be on my Twitter.
His thing is the guy who gives likes or the
I
person who
know,
gives likes.
but then there's like lol, I'm like, this is bad.
That's why I muted him. I love you, Benjamin, but I can't be looking at that at work.
Can't be having that.
But
Anyway,
there it is.
questions.
I got my death threat on Twitter this morning.
I like it. We
work.
probably just got him followers. They're like, what? Brian was like, hmm?
Anyways, yeah.
Oh, God damn it, Brian.
Anyway, expired his question. Oh, this is because we were talking about the fucking Joe Rogan with Elon Musk. So this guy brought this up.
That
'cause
was such a good episode.
it was really good. So
Went down, then went back
expired wants to know if Neuralink was possible today, and you were asked to be the first test runners. Would you take the job? And he says,
Absolutely yes.
and he says, what would your concerns
Fuck
be?
this Earth. We're going to the next one.
That's not what Neuralink is.
No, I know. But I thought he was saying that that's the basically being able to go onto the robot thing.
It's like blending your mind with AI, being able to like connect to the internet with your brain, and like all that.
I'd do it.
Would you do it?
I had like soft panic when I was watching that
Yeah?
video because he's like so technically we're already a cyborg because you're already interfacing with your phone.
Yeah.
How much smarter are you with your phone than without it?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, the problem isn't that you don't have access to information. The problem is that the actual upstream rate, whatever the fuck he said, the upload rate is too slow.
Yeah.
Like you just
Yeah.
your thumbs are too
Because
slow.
because first you have to think the words and then type
Yeah.
them in with your meat hands.
and I
then,
and I was like,
yeah.
oh fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. The way he answers questions is so like matter of fact too. He's just like
Yeah.
But you can tell he's like pained. Like his like he's like too smart for his own good. He's like, fuck, I can't turn it off. It's scary.
Well, because I was talking to the secretary about it because there was a moment that I was showing it to her and I was like, look at the way he answers questions, and like Joe would ask him a question, there'd be like 3 seconds of silence,
Yeah.
and because he's just thinking about it, and then he answers yes or yes,
Mhm.
and then he'll go into the answer, but it looks like he's reading, like he moves his eyes left to right as he's answering, and he won't look at Joe in the eyes, but he's just answering question, and then he's like yeah, and then he'll when he's finished with the answer, he'll look at him. I'm like.
Like, what are you?
Like, just answer the question. Like he's so weird and
Yeah.
endearing. Watching that thing made me love him. Like I didn't.
he's great, yeah.
I was like, this guy's cool.
Mhm.
He's just weird and crazy and apparently incredibly pained with a very very
Yeah.
quick intellect.
Yeah.
Like just way too much.
it's wild.
Anyways,
Yeah.
would I do it?
But the Neuralink
Probably
thing specifically, no?
Probably not.
What are your
No.
concerns? You want to get your brain hacked?
Yeah, I like being alive. I'd probably do it when I'm much older.
What do you mean alive?
That's the thing, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Is it really you?
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't think it's not
Not
putting
high enough for
it's
this.
not putting your consciousness in a computer. It's like having a computer integrated with your brain.
Oh,
It's like putting a chip in.
I'll wait to see how quickly I get that hacking skill in Cyberpunk before I answer that question.
I'd say it's more like dystopian future that I'm all about, so I'm kind of about it. Yeah, let's make it
That
happen.
sounds good to me.
I'd
make
rather
it
have
happen.
like robotic parts, not necessarily.
That'll
in the
come
brain.
next.
No, I'd rather have the parts first.
Well, no, you need that to process the parts.
I'd rather have like
I
a
would
robotic left
I would really like to give Churro like 2 new robot eyes
Yeah,
and the like
see color.
Like what yeah with the
And
C
you
color.
look like Bato from fucking Ghost in the Shell or whatever.
PlayStation
what,
knows.
what if you
Just
what if
thumbsticks
you got
your
what if
eyes.
you got robot eyes but it was also like HoloLink built into your eyes?
Like what?
The HoloLens, the
Well, it's-
the
fuck
Microsoft.
yeah.
Everything's HoloLens when you have robot eyes.
You don't know that. You don't know what robot eyes are like. You don't fucking have robot eyes.
Can I have like
Shut the fuck up.
I got lasers shot into them. That's kind of
That's not the same thing.
It kind of
You
is.
have lasers shot into your meat. That's not the same thing.
That's a microwave.
I don't know. If
That Churro doesn't use to cook his
That's-
fucking rig.
the cuck. That's not how microwaves work. Do you even know how a microwave works?
Listen, what I want is robot part. I want robot parts. All right, I don't want robot shit in my brain.
Do you want like the
That's robot parts. How's that different?
I don't want it in my brain.
you want the RoboCop thing where you
I
can
want
like store your
my
pistol in
head
your
on a
leg?
robot body.
Like Mecha Hitler.
I want to. Why Hitler?
You want the fucking Wolfenstein 2 yourself?
No, I want like Nixon from Futurama, except Nixon 2.0 when he gets the big ass robot.
Let's say yeah, because Agnew's still the real dude. He just doesn't have his head.
Yeah, it was backwards for him.
Arr.
No, I think I'd rather have like a robot hand, like just one,
Yeah.
like that dude from Logan, the Logang.
God damn
Like he's the.
Don't fucking.
I want one robot hand.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, gang.
Yeah.
Gang weed.
How many times have we talked about fucking Nixon, Futurama Nixon on this
lot.
show? It's like we talked
I think
about
that'd be one of the
Sebastian. Sebastian goes, Aru. So bad.
That's fine. We have insider
Charleston
jokes
Chew.
now. So we've got Aru, and then we've got what's that blue chick's name?
What?
Cortana?
No, not Cortana. The one that gets pulled apart by Thanos.
Nebula?
Nebula. We have Nebula,
Oh, Nebula.
and then we have I made a game of zombies in it, but that's an old one.
I hate that one. God.
That was an old one. Only true fans will get this, and then only true '90s babies will get this, and then
Fuck you.
what's another one? Now we know. Oh, and
The-
how
The
fucking
list
shit.
of things that Kane wants to fuck or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Or the
Whatever.
Wikipedia of Kane's fucking.
Oh, and also that how
So would you-
shitty not that State of Decay, that motorcycle zombie game.
Would you get? Hold on, wait. Would you get the little Neuralink thing if it gives you a HUD for like when you're shooting?
Oh, if it gave me a heads up display?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Easy peasy.
Oh yeah, no, fuck, miss me with the rest of what I said. Yeah, absolutely. But I think an eye would do that just fine.
But no, it's,
Okay.
but it's in the thing, and you get like a
Yeah,
rig.
wait. You think robot eyes wouldn't connect to your brain?
Just the eyes.
Idiot.
Just the eyes. Oh, what,
See,
you want like?
you want robot eyes that you can't see through?
Yeah.
That's
Listen.
what's the fucking point
Like
of it?
backups.
Yeah, I just want backups. Just put them aside. I want it to be like Mad Eye Moody, where I just have it's just like.
God, Mad Eye Moody fucking sucks.
The word Magic 8-Ball fucking eye or whatever.
I think no. I just want a heads up display. That's all.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
Just give me like a health bar.
And you can do that with like a
My
visor.
money, like how much, what
So
time it is.
what's your concern for putting stuff in your brain? You got the government's gonna track you down and be like, what are you
That's my concern for everything.
the,
Just
the government,
I trust Elon Musk way more than
the
I trust
government,
anybody in the
oh
government.
my god,
Don't. I do. I think because he had a throwaway comment that I thought was like really weird. He's like, because he's like, how far? Joe asked him like, how far do you think we are from this? He's like, I think we'll have something in the next few months. I'm like, what?
For what?
For like a some
Uh,
like
he-
a, like a
he
big
said-
crazy announcement. He's like, oh, something in the next few months.
He
I'm like,
said there's like some big thing they're gonna announce soonish.
I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't think it'll be ready, but he'll have like some update about it.
He's
It's
like,
not- it's
hey,
like he's gonna start shipping out brain chips tomorrow.
but it could.
It's
Nah.
already in.
It's already in development. No.
Oh, we just put a pit.
He can't do it tomorrow because tomorrow's new iPhone day. We gotta hear about. We gotta hear what's his name, Tim Cook, talk about new iPhones.
Is that her J-pop guy or K-pop guy?
Tim Cook. Tim Cook's the guy that took Steve Jobs' job.
I just heard like.
Oh, because Jungkook or whatever. Nah. No, Tim Cook.
No, that's Young Cook. That's a different one.
Nah, yeah, old Cook is Tim Cook, and he took Steve Jobs' jobs. So now he talks about Apple, and yeah, they're like,
Fuck.
yeah, these conferences are important, Charlie. That's how we got Fortnite.
What was it? It is.
Yeah, they had that. That was like the first game using Metal, their fucking engine that they, or is it an engine or? No, it's like their coding language. It's like their C++ or something, but it's Metal. That's what they call it. And it's like, you can make
Metal.
games with this. It's Fortnite. It's a game where you fight off zombies and build like forts. So that's not how the game is anymore.
It's like nobody
Now
wants.
you shoot other mans with mans, and you fly on rockets.
And
dab
Thanos
on
is
them.
in us.
And Thanos.
And you do all the dances.
Yes, you do dances. Anyway.
What's the next question?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, Niall wants to know. He says, "Yo, what you watching on Netflix?"
Well, we just watched.
Me and Churro and my sister just watched Castlevania. Finally, the 4 episodes that are out for that so far.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I fell asleep for like part of it, but it was pretty good. I fell asleep when they're like, "We gotta leave town." Maybe not. I don't know. And I was like, "Goodbye." Everyone's talking. This is boring. I'm talking real Castlevania. It's text boxes. While I go fucking whip a candlestick. And
What
get
if
a
they
text-
just had text boxes? Instead?
What if this anime was a little bit better and the girl fucking hit the candlestick and got a whole turkey out of it? I'd be really happy about that, but it's not going to happen. Sorry,
That'd be pretty cool.
because it's based on Castlevania 3, the worst one. Anyway,
Is it really?
I think so.
I thought.
I mean,
Alucard-
it's not the worst.
I was gonna say I
Castlevania.
thought Alucard was in it.
Oh yeah, he is that. Whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, it's good. It's very bloody.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's very there's parts everywhere.
Isn't it called Castlevania Bloody Tears? No, wait, no.
No.
That's Bayonetta Bloody Tears.
The fucking Dracula cries bloody tears though, 'cause he's like, my wife. Yeah.
My wife.
They set up Symphony. They set up Symphony Tonight's gonna be like season 2. I feel like
They
have the whole
I
thing
think
set
they were
up.
confirmed that they're doing that. I watched
Yeah.
a movie called Gerald's Game. And this movie.
Nah, listen, Castlevania somebody got whipped in the face and they took his eyeball out. It was great.
Okay,
Okay, go ahead.
hold on.
Gerald's Game.
Gerald's Game.
Okay, what is this?
Yeah, it's the one with the girl where it's a Stephen King novel.
Okay.
Little novella. It's about a girl who
Little novella.
she and her husband are having like marital problems. So they go
Big surprise.
they go off to the woods, and they're like, oh, we're gonna try some cool new sexy shit. And then he's like,
Yeah.
and so the husband handcuffs her to the bed, and
Hey,
he-
wait, I've heard of this before.
yeah,
Yeah.
And he pops a Viagra, and he has a fucking heart attack,
Uh-huh.
and she's handcuffed to the bed. it's
I think you told me about this.
it's fucking great. I was like, this is one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. It was really good because it got into like, oh, turns out she forgot to close the door, and oh, things can get into the house when you don't close the door. Oh, and there's a dead body on the ground, and oh, what happens to people when they're alone by themselves at night? It's dark. It's dark
What?
as fuck.
Is
It's
it
such
like
a-
is it like super like serious and like dark, or is it like comedy aspect? Because it sounds like slapstick almost. It's like this guy died because of dick pills.
It's got some funny moments, but they're
Funny
funny.
moments.
They're funny in a way that like it's funny in the way
because
that
like because
It
like me
was funny.
because on Netflix, me and Brian the other day, like last month or whatever, I can't remember, but we watched that Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Like,
Yeah,
that-
it's not
that
like
shit's
that.
hilarious.
It's not like that.
I love that fucking movie
It's
though.
real good.
But it's like
A kid jumps into a wood chipper in that movie. It's amazing.
no, it's more like it has
They're
like
suicidal teens.
there's some moments in it that are just there's some moments in it that are just they're so dark that they become funny because of the fact that it's just like well, this would happen. Like,
Sorry,
was that you? Oh.
no, I was a fan. Makes squeaks sometimes.
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Yeah. But it's really good. Like I said, it's a Stephen King thing. I think he did a
Yeah.
good job with it. It's just as fucking perverted as always because that man's a fucking lecher. But all right.
Batman's.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. I recommend it. Don't watch it alone. Oh, you seen it?
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, it fucks with me a lot, because I don't like hand injuries.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, this is happening.
Do you see that Hardcore Henry on Netflix?
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You should only see that on a giant screen.
Yeah, in theaters. That's how we did it. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Get immersed
Immersed.
in the zone.
What did you think about the man? Yeah, right. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So there's
Talk to you about it after.
I'll
So
talk
what is
after.
this called again?
Gerald's Game.
All right.
I think I'm getting out.
I'm going to watch it tonight
Sorry.
by myself. With the dog.
To you. That's only happens when she's here.
What? Oh.
So never.
Yeah.
Got it.
Anyways,
Big
that's
sniff.
what I'm watching. I recommend that movie to anyone that's over 18.
Also, probably going to watch Iron Fist tonight or start it.
Oh, new season Iron Fist. I've seen every review, review, but like I don't click on it because I just see like the Twitter thing or whatever. It's like here's our review of Iron Fist or whatever, and like basically like the one sentence summary or whatever is like
It's
Iron Fist season 2 improves by realizing the main character is the weakest part of the show.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
like now they know it and they just worked everything else around it to be
'cause
better.
When the first season came out, it was just so hard to watch. I'm like, I got to do it.
I haven't
I
watched
got
it
to
still.
do it.
I haven't watched it either.
Yeah, I'm just like,
But in each subsequent, like when he gets like introduced, like in Defenders and when he was in Luke Cage season 2, he's just gotten better each time. So I can
Right.
only assume this is probably. I'm like, okay, cool. It's probably good shit again, you know. And I like Iron Fist. I like the Danny Rand character. So this
That's
is
fine. I want to see it. Everybody told me it was shit, so I was like, I guess I won't see it.
good. I mean, the first one I just went through for continuity's sake. Like,
I think
just, like,
as long
have
as
to
I have
watch
something
it.
good to look forward to, I'll plow through the first season.
I think
then
there's
I'll-
Wow.
I think there's a trailer out now for
Daredevil season 3.
Yeah,
I have not seen it.
I haven't seen it either. Yeah, I'm hype. But apparently, like the villain in Iron Fist could be like a Daredevil threat also. So that's neat.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I like Daredevil. Daredevil's good.
yeah.
Except the parts.
All
with
this
Electra.
all this wants me to I just want to play Spider-Man more now.
I know,
Damn
I
it.
know. God damn it! God, my fucking my roommate sent me like screenshots of like
Look at the thumbnail they have for Iron Fist. They almost make him look cool.
yeah yeah.
It's like shit. That almost looks alright.
That looks like Yellow Daredevil.
It does kind of, yeah.
So-
Well, when Daredevil had his best outfit, when it was just like him in like a fucking
That was
bandana,
great.
it was cool again.
I like his red suit.
So I don't know, Netflix. Let me think. What are you watching on Netflix?
What you watch?
I mean, there are things on Netflix that I can recommend if that's what you're asking for. But like, I don't know. Like Clone Wars is on Netflix. That's how I watched it. That was a good show.
Yeah.
Voltron is good.
I still need to watch that.
It's good. Let me think. What else is on? Let me
Because I
think.
like robots.
They fucking just put Black Panther on Netflix. Go watch that shit.
Oh yeah, they did. I haven't
Yeah.
seen that yet. That's
You still haven't seen Black
No,
Panther?
but I
there you
saw
go.
it.
It's fucking,
Have it? Oh.
it's fucking free now, so
it's
go watch
on
it.
Netflix.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, we can watch Black Panther, or we can watch Gerald's Game. I'm really glad I watched Gerald's Game.
That makes sense.
Watch Black Panther tonight, if you can.
No, I can't.
Watch more.
I'll watch it. I'll
watch
probably
more-
watch it tomorrow.
Watch more Twin Peaks.
Or have you
Is,
even
wait, is
watched
Twin
any of
Peaks?
that?
Yeah, I'm on
Is Twin
episode
Peaks
3.
on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch Twin Peaks.
That's how I watched it.
There you go. Everyone watch Twin Peaks so I can talk about it on this show.
Episode 3.
Wow.
And
How
we
you-
can get
how you
Higgins
liking
on
it?
because he loves it. I like it.
Yeah.
So like, I'm actually paying attention.
Do you like Cooper?
Wait, is that the weird guy with
You
the
don't
coffee?
even know who it is.
It is okay.
I like it because I'm paying attention. Who's Cooper?
Yeah,
The
which
main
one?
character?
Yeah.
Idiot.
Is that the guy with the coffee? Or am I
Yes.
mistaking it for me?
No.
Okay.
He's the FBI guy.
Okay.
He's the only guy in like a suit, probably.
Yeah.
Everyone else is wearing
He's
their...
in the first episode too. He's the main character.
I mean, technically the main character is Sarah Palmer, but she's dead.
Spoilers.
It's all
Laura
about her. It's the
Palmer.
first episode. Yeah, it's not Sarah Palmer's the mom. Sorry, Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer.
And then
She's
eventually,
wrapped up in plastic.
and then eventually, oh, it's so good. I don't even know if I should say about her cousin. Should I say anything?
No, don't say anything.
I
Don't say
saw
anything.
a few stars.
What?
Anyways,
Great.
what's the next question?
Hang on, wait, no.
What are you watching on Netflix?
I don't know. What do you watch? Do you watch anything on Netflix, True?
I told you what I'm going to watch tonight.
Okay.
Iron Fist.
They have that fucking that fantasy Futurama or whatever made by the same guy. I don't know if that's good or not.
I watched like half of the episodes.
It was not good.
I mean,
They
they're all hit or miss for me.
they have all of Friends on Netflix. You should watch that.
No, don't watch that.
The best sitcom without black people.
Who's got time on
Wait,
that?
no, just kidding. Riverdale's on here. Apparently, that's like edgy Archer.
I haven't seen
Archer, Archie.
that. Archie.
Archismo.
They have fucking Agents of Shield on here. Was that ever good?
No.
That
No.
I don't know. I can't
God,
answer that one.
they baited me too. They're like, here's Ghost Rider in one like season 4.
Ex Machina's
I
on
was like,
Ex Machina's on Netflix. You should watch that.
Ex Machina is real good.
That's a fucking great movie.
You know what movie is not going to be great? Battle Angel Alita.
No, it's not.
You know what else on Netflix you should watch?
I know, it's called
yeah, I think you watched this finally. Coco.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you cry?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
haven't
was
watched
not prepared for that.
Uh,
no, see,
I love
I
that
was
movie.
like,
I still haven't watched Moana.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's also on here.
I didn't cry until obviously the very end
Yeah.
of Coco.
Because
But I
Coco
didn't.
looks like your actual.
I
grandma.
did not like the movie up until that part. And I was like, now I love this fucking movie. It's
Well,
wonderful.
all the songs are so good.
No, they're great.
Yeah.
But yeah, she looks just like my grandma.
What
And my
color
grandma-
is
and
the
my-
sky?
And my
Sorry.
grandma's fucking 91.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Too real.
shit.
Moana. Go watch it.
I also suggest the Siege of Jeddah-ville. That was really
That was
good.
great.
That was a really good.
Okay, that one in particular. All the boys in the shorts
Yeah.
and the FALs just
I
fucking up
really
a whole
like-
bunch of mercenaries.
I really like that one.
French mercenaries.
The French Foreign Legion.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, and then I didn't realize that they actually did get punished.
Yeah, that's
I was
crazy.
like, that's dumb. It
Yeah.
was.
Because they gave up their position.
It's
or
fucking
whatever.
South Africa. You can't do anything.
What do you want us to defend
Are you
us
just?
with?
Are you just?
Stern tone.
They have 2 seasons of The Good Place on Netflix. That's a good show.
Is that the one about the?
That's the one
the
where
heaven.
Kristen Bell goes to heaven, but she's not supposed to be there
Oh,
because
right.
she's a horrible person.
When we were at Universal Studios, we went through the set for that.
quote, huge air quotes. Yeah, there.
Yeah, because it's like yogurt. Because
not
we went
heaven.
there, and it's like it's a yogurt
Yeah.
store, blanket store, yogurt store,
Yeah,
frozen
yeah.
yogurt store.
The Good Place. They can't call it heaven because they're like, oh, some religions were right, but not really. They're all about 3% right.
Oh
It's
right,
great.
that's
there's,
yeah.
there's like a joke at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like this guy was on mushrooms and he guessed like 57%. He's
Yeah.
he's the
They
highest
have, like
guesser.
his picture up on the wall.
Yeah, they're like
That was in the trailer,
He
right?
got it the most right. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
They took off. It's
Ted
always
Danson.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It was removed from Netflix,
really?
which is a fucking sacrilege. Because I
Jesus Christ.
what?
Sorry, they have American Horror Story on here and fucking Sarah Paulson's on the thumbnail.
She looks like a foot.
She looks like a horse.
Jesus Christ.
She's so ugly.
She's in a new movie, and I don't remember what it's. Oh, she's in the Mr. Glass. No, not the M Night Shyamalan movie. Has Mr. Glass.
Just glass.
Glass,
just
yeah,
called
that's
Glass,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, she's in that. I'm like, I don't want to see that because of her. I want to see it because the movie looks good.
Last Jedi. Oh yeah, watch that on Netflix.
She's not on last. Oh no.
Nah, I'm just saying that's on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Spider-Man 3's on there.
Pirates of the Caribbean 5 is on here. It's the most.
With creepy McPebble teeth.
No, Pirates of the Caribbean 5. It's the most. It's the closest Pirates of the Caribbean to Fast and Furious. It's so bad.
Is that the one where they part the ocean?
No, there's like.
Yeah.
Have you? Yeah, yeah, it is. Have you seen Fast and Furious? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a scene at the beginning of Pirates of the Caribbean 5, the fifth one.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically the same thing as the end of Fast and Furious 5. They fucking hijack like a whole store, which is like the same size as that vault.
Oh,
that they
yeah,
drive
yeah.
through. They fucking like they drive or they like have like carriages or something like pulling.
No, it's a bunch of horses.
yeah.
It's the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And they take a safe. It's a safe.
I know it's like literally the same thing,
And it's just dropping coins the entire
it's
time.
so bad. It's
They're like, where's the money?
God.
Excuse me, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's so fucking bad. You can watch Gotham. Oh boy,
I stopped watching Gotham like at season 2.
stop watching most of this shit.
Is Dexter still on there?
I don't know.
Dexter.
Probably. Anyway, what else
I
we
still
have?
need to watch Little Witch Academia.
Yeah, you do. That's good.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I think
Is
it's like a Netflix like series or whatever. Like they specifically have it on there.
Is it dubbed?
I mean, you can have
Dubbed
it
and
dubbed.
subbed.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's great.
My sister's watching Death Note.
For the first time?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. we pull it up and she's like, "I like it, but it's all in English." I'm like, "You can swipe down and fucking change the options to have it in Japanese.
Yeah.
Is better." She's like, "Oh, oops." I was like, "Yeah,
It's
okay."
all according to Keikaku.
Yeah, well, because I pull it up on the thing.
Keikaku means
And
play.
like, I pull it up. I
Note.
pull it up on the on Netflix. I pull up like a random episode, or I guess I'd watched it up to a certain point on Netflix.
Yeah.
And Andrew was like, "I haven't seen this episode yet," but we just like watched the opening. Me and Tro were like, nostalgia, because it was
It's a good one.
yeah, it's good.
Except up until it's like the first 2/3 are great, and
Yeah.
then it's like.
Well, spoil. I mean, it's fucking 10 years old. Andrea's gotten to the point. She's like, "Oh, Elle died, and I fucking don't care anymore." I'm like, "Yeah, that happens." Yep.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I didn't give a shit about Mello.
She read it.
Fuck
No,
Marshmallow.
Melo's great.
No, he's not.
No, Nier is the one that's bad.
Near?
Yeah, Nier is the white-haired kid. The other kid is all right. The kid that like just eats chocolate.
Dude, there
With
was
his
a, oh
best
there
buddy-
was a third. Okay, yeah, you're right.
With his best buddy Matt.
Yeah, who dies?
I like the
Horribly.
butler
Spoiler.
dude too. The butler dude was cool.
Watari?
Oh, without him,
Yeah.
yeah, he fucking dies. as fuck.
Understood.
Yeah,
When I was walking. Oh, whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's a good one.
yeah,
And I still need to watch more Asobi Asobase.
yeah. You do. Everybody does. It's great.
Anyways, thanks for the fucking Netflix question.
This guy's great. Mellow.
That's Mello.
Yeah.
He's anime Two-Face.
Yeah, like at post like him getting fucked up and then having the face scars when he's cool.
Yeah.
And you want him to win and then he doesn't. Spoilers. Andrew's not paying attention. Okay. She's like anyway. What else do we have? Oh, Niall also says, yo, I've been playing a lot of Spider-Man. Oh, fucking rub it in. He's like,
I'm
fucking
gonna get it for
fucker.
you.
fucking amazing, by the way. So
Oh,
what's
great.
what's your favorite Spider-Man suit?
Oh, dude. So many good ones.
I don't even know. Are there so many good ones?
Yes.
Let me see.
Is it in game or because I don't know any of them what there are in the game, but
I don't know what are in the
the
game either.
fucking
Let's
good
just go with
ones.
anything.
So obviously my favorite suit,
The one he wears in the wrestling match in Spider-Man, the
No.
Raimi Spider-Man
Yeah, where you can see him smile.
against Bonesaw, and he slut shames his Bonesaw. Or whatever. No, he doesn't know what. He's like, "Did your husband make that for you?"
he's like, yeah.
That's a nice outfit.
Obviously,
You can't make that joke anymore.
Nope.
Not from Tobey Maguire. Anyways.
Sorry.
So do you have a favorite Spider-Man suit before I go
No,
into
dude, I
a
don't like
spiel
Spider-Man.
of mine?
What? Spider-Man fucking rules. What are you talking
I
about?
don't like Spider-Man.
He's like, if Batman was good.
I like the golden suit that. I like the golden suit that he was gonna get at the end of Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, he gets that in Infinity War.
I'm sorry, not Amazing Spider-Man. Infinity, that one. I like
the
that
one he has in Infinity War.
Yeah.
with his like Invader Zim legs.
Yeah,
The Iron Spider, you dumbass.
I really like that one. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Iron Spider is dope. I like that one also. That's what just comes to mind for me because I can't think of anything else.
Really?
I didn't know he had different names for him.
I mean, the one that's like the 2099 Spider-Man's cool.
29.
Is
That's
that
my favorite.
the all blue and with the red?
Red.
Yeah,
That one's so boring.
whatever.
Well,
What else is
that's
good?
his first 29. He gets a second one. That's really fucking cool. That's white,
Wasn't
red
there-
and blue. It's like really.
Wasn't
cool.
there like a brown and gold one, like a bronze one? I think it was.
Maybe.
I don't remember. There's so fucking many.
There's a night one. Spider-Man Noir is really cool. It's like a 1920s like style. He has like a double breast like vest with like goggles and shit. It looks really cool. And
Didn't
it's
they?
like all black.
Oh, they did that shattered. What was it? Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
Dimension.
Oh yeah, that was the one. That's the one that had like all of them.
They had a few of them. Yeah,
Had like four.
Yeah.
Four.
four pretty good ones.
I like the one. I like the Spider-Man suit that's ripped because he gets bit. He gets infected with like the super ultra Spider-Man serum, and he grows like 2 extra arms.
Yeah, that's Man
Remember that
Spider.
I had that action figure. It's just like a fucking hunk of plastic.
Yeah.
Just throw it at people.
fucking big.
It's fucking like like 6 arms that were just like all
Yeah, I'm
muscle.
like, that's not a fucking spider.
Did you ever-
Like,
did you
they're
ever
like,
have-
oh, he's got 2 legs. That's not.
Speaking of this shit and spider outfits, my fucking mom got my the dog she has a goddamn a spider costume where it has extra legs hanging out the side. So when it walks up, it has the dumb legs. They're like, dude,
She's like, check it out. And like no one else was like impressed.
She's like, fuck you guys. Troy's like, if I see that in the dark, I'm gonna kick it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, fuck, like step on it.
It's a spider.
But yeah, and there's I don't know, there's so many.
Like I said, I don't know enough. The only thing I know about Spider-Man is that he got bit by a spider.
What do you like? Who's this fucker?
And there's like a Spider-Gwen that
The
everyone hates.
Ben Riley.
Oh, a Scarlet Spider.
Spider.
That one's all right. That one's all right.
I have an infographic of all the outfits if you want to take a look.
Yeah, I do want to take a look.
Let me look through it first. Spider Clan 2012. This fucking
That doesn't sound right at all.
looks so bad.
What?
It's like
the
yeah, it's like manga Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
So many good suits.
Iron Spider's cool. Iron Spider in the comics looks dumb though.
What, the red and the gold?
The red and yellow or whatever. Yeah, gold.
What? Which one is that?
It
The one-
because
the way
like
it looks.
because you know what it looks like in the movie, right?
Iron Spider. Yeah.
In yeah, but
It's
then
a spider suit with like gold trim.
yeah, well, sort of.
It's like the spider suit LS.
Yeah, but
Alex.
it looks like this in the comics.
No, that looks really dumb.
Yeah,
That's
it
how it's
does.
always looked. So good.
Not in the fucking movies.
Oh, is it
know.
called Iron Spider because Iron Man suit?
Yeah, good job.
You did it. You
I
did
fo-
it.
I like
I got it.
I really like Miles Morales Spider-Man too.
Yeah, the black and red.
Black and red's
Ooh.
pretty solid for
Pretty
sure.
nice.
Everyone's
a whore for the symbiote suit, which is fine. It's a good
symbiote
suit.
suit's all right.
I like the symbiote suit.
Yeah.
Why
like-
does
Future Foundation's pretty good on here.
Yeah.
why does nobody like Spider-Gwen?
Future Foundation is
That was a
dope.
nice one.
I like Spider-Gwen has a cool outfit with her hood.
Yeah.
She's all right.
Well, no, just the character got oversaturated, and then it just developed.
Because
into,
the people don't dislike Spider-Gwen. It's like it's Gwen as like a universe because then there was fucking Gwenpool and then there was Gwenom and it was bad.
yeah, it's real bad.
They fucking
Gwenom?
yeah, Gwen Venom.
He has to check this shit out.
Look at it. I'll
What
pull
the
it.
fuck was I looking up? Christine Wiig. Oh,
Gwenom. Look,
She looks like a heartless.
Spider Gwen. Just kidding. Is Gwenom
oh,
Gwenom.
okay. But why does she have a hood there too?
because she's Venom.
Part
But
of her suit,
yeah,
bro.
That's cool, I guess.
you want to see the ultimate in things you dislike in
Yeah.
one image? Ready? Ready? Funko Gwenom.
Funko.
Where's that tongue coming from?
See, but that actually doesn't look too bad though. In some of it,
She looks like a shitty Spawn.
that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Look at that. That looks pretty dope. Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It looks like a ripped up hoodie. I get it,
Yeah.
but it just
I like it.
It looks like Spawn.
Contrary to popular belief, though, best spider.
Is this Gwenpool?
That's Gwenpool, yeah.
Gwenpool?
That looks like trash. It looks
You,
bad.
you said that like an old neighbor saying somebody's full name. Is that you?
It looks like trash.
Gwyneth Poole? Gwyneth Poole?
Is
Poole
this
sign?
that's Gwenom too?
Yeah, sure.
That's better. I prefer that.
Yeah, cool. Cover art.
I like that a lot more.
Contrary to popular belief, though, best Spider Girl is
Negative Gwenom.
Silk.
Oh,
keep
dumb.
I don't know what that is. That's
Silk,
not my
Silk's so good.
that's not my fucking forte.
Well, that's
Comic books aren't my.
I think you were talking about.
Oh,
Anti-Venom.
I found the actual best one.
What was that?
Because it has the legs because it's fucking actually Otto Octavius, the superior Spider-Man.
Ooh, the Superior Spider-Man
black and
suit's
red, but
really
still has those
good.
legs. Fuck yeah, that's a good outfit. Yep,
That's the shirt I wear.
Superior
all the time.
Spider-Man wins.
I like that one.
Once again.
All right, so
Yeah.
the favorite is Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's got those hand claws and like his eyes like are more cool.
It's called Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah, that whole run is good.
The secretary loves Spider-Man. I don't like Spider-Man. I googled the secretary. What's it called? What's it called?
It'd be weird if your
Superior.
girlfriend popped up.
Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You're Spider-Man. Okay.
Spider-Man.
So he's got like claws. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
badass. He's got
Yeah.
like missile launchers and shit. Thanks for coming. We need to talk. Okay. Okay.
I really like Future Foundation too. Actually, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm about it.
There's a
Look, when you joined Fantastic Four, Future Foundation, same thing. It's alright.
great. It looks cool. It looks like somebody forgot to ink it.
Nah, it's great.
Anyways, I don't like Spider-Man.
Hater.
So yeah, Spider-Man 2099 is my pick.
I want to show him the Ben Riley one. Hang on.
Ben Riley.
Who's Ben Riley?
He's the. I don't even know how to explain
He's like
that.
weird clone.
He's a clone of Peter Parker that is bad. The whole clone saga is so
why's his
fucking
name
stupid.
Ben?
Because the two of us need to look a little more. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm out of drink.
Out of drink. Do you have his favorite Spider-Man actor?
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
Did you go downstairs to hit a bong or something?
Go.
She's just tired, folks. Like a bicycle.
Do you have a
Shut up.
Do you have a favorite
Look at
Spider-Man?
this fucking torn up shirt. Scarlet Spider. It's 90s as fuck.
Spider-Man Unlimited.
Yeah, what if I wore a whole Spider-Man suit, but also a belt and an extra T-shirt?
What does he need the belt for?
Because to tuck his shirt into, because he's a fucking nerd.
Okay.
Anyway, or he's a clone of a nerd, which makes him double nerd. It's fucking horrible. Fate worse than death. All right, questions. What else we
Did you
got?
have an actual pick, or was it Future Foundation?
Either Future Foundation or movie Iron Spider is good, or what's the other one I was talking about? Oh, Superior.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, last question. Raphael wants to know. He says, "What are some of y'all's favorite board/card games?"
Scrabble.
Scrabble.
I love Scrabble.
Why do you like Scrabble so much?
Because I love spelling shit. I like spelling things properly.
Spelling shit.
Yeah.
Shit's always your first play.
It's
Solid. It's right here.
it's
Here's
definitely
shit.
it's a solid shit.
Solid shit. Solid snake.
20. Usually it's shit's like 1, 2. Usually it's like 8 points.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Not really.
I forget how many points it is depending on where you play it. But I love Scrabble. Scrabble's really fun. I like. I used to play Rich Dad Poor Dad. That taught me a lot about
What?
finances.
What is that?
Rich Dad Poor Dad?
I've never heard of that.
I know nobody has.
What is it?
It's like a board game. Teaches you how to manage money.
Do they only have it in Mexico?
No, it's called Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's,
Yeah,
there's no rich dads in Mexico.
What about the government?
Government.
They're
The
not your dad.
government. No.
No, Mr. Peña Nieto is no longer president.
Oh, rest in peace.
No, he's still alive.
Oh, gross.
He's just not. They got like some other dude
Oh.
that's extra crazy.
Happy
But as far
9/11.
as like board games, like I don't play board games. Those are for like people that don't have electricity.
I got board games right here.
Yeah, I want to play this one. This one looks cool.
Why does that look cool? Just because the box art?
I think the box art looks cool. It's like a male Cruella Deville.
I think all three of these are card games I have here, even though one's an expansion of the other one.
Aren't they technically board games? Don't board games?
I mean,
count
yeah,
as-
tabletop games. You play with
I
cards
I
on
like
the table.
I like the type of games that it's like, oh, you have to do whatever the card says, and then it's like, oh, you have to.
There's one I got for Brian. Like a year ago,
Like
2 years
Cranium.
ago on Christmas. It's called Space Team.
Mhm.
Or something like that. And basically what it is, everyone has like a job to do on like a spaceship is like the setting in the game. And everyone gets cards and they all have different jobs to do. And other people are holding cards that have like the solution to what you need. And you have to like pass cards around to each other. But then like certain horrible things happen where it's like, oh, somebody drew this card. Now you have to like, you can't pass cards you can't use your thumbs to pass cards to each other. Or like if you drew this card, oh, you can't talk until somebody says your name. But like everyone's focused on everything else. That like they don't realize somebody's not talking anymore. And it's just like, oh fuck. And like all these things happen. And like there's one where it's just like, okay, drop your cards and everyone rotates chairs. And it's like this whole hectic thing. And like the game, you have like a timer going. The game only lasts like 5 minutes and you just have to try to do
that's
everything.
cool.
It's
I like
fucking
that.
really cool. Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
like stuff like that.
Yeah, it's great.
The games I couldn't get into were the ones that's like, oh, it's a zombie survival game, and you have to play through the whole like those
That
ones.
one's fun. Where it's a co-op game, like Pandemic.
Yeah,
Pandemic's great.
I've never played them, but
yeah. You should try it out.
They just look fucking complicated.
They are, but I mean, if you have it's fun when you have like a group of people because usually you need like 3 or more people, which most people don't just have. Like you have to.
They don't have other people
I'm just saying,
laying
like,
around.
I'm just saying, like if you're living with like a girlfriend or whatever, it's like you can't just play the 2 of you.
Right,
Usually,
no.
you want to have at least one other person over. Which
I
is
want to because I like the idea because kind of wanted to go to that fucking cider core place,
Yeah.
and I want to do that.
Yeah.
and play board games. I'll
Yeah.
definitely do that.
Yeah.
So I want to.
But I mean, like I have that wood table downstairs. It's like perfect for this kind of shit because we're
Mhm.
not using it for anything else.
Yeah,
It'd be really nice to just have everybody over and just be like, okay, we're gonna play this thing.
I think we should do that.
Yeah,
We'll plan for that.
Yeah. I think
I was
we're
gonna say
gonna make
if D&D does not count, then I'd probably say Pandemic.
that work. Yeah, I'd say D&D counts.
D&D
That's like a whole.
counts.
That's like a whole separate like subgenre or
Yeah.
whatever. Like that's like
You could do like D&D and Warhammer. Warhammer's technically a tabletop. No, it's a tabletop, not
Yeah.
a board game, right?
it counts for a
Okay.
tabletop. It doesn't count. It's not a board game. I wouldn't say.
Like a
You can have fucking like whole fake buildings. You
you'd
put
have
in
like
the game.
fucking
It's crazy.
four.
Like
You would have
terrain
a
and
4-hour
shit.
game. That sounds great.
Yeah.
So I'm super into like the role playing aspect of stuff. It's just coming up with like the fucking story is what fucks me up.
What? Oh yeah, that shit's hard. It's not easy to do a thing that's like compelling enough, especially since you have to like change it on the fly if somebody
Yeah.
fucks you over or whatever.
Well, I always tell Taylor because she's like, so when are we gonna fucking play? And I was like, well,
Yeah.
it's just like, one, I was like, I don't have a lot of experience with it.
Sure,
And
right.
two, it's like I have to be the DM, which isn't the problem. I'm just like, God damn it!
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
how
a
do I
lot,
do this?
yeah.
How do I do this shit?
Right.
And I presume it's hard because you also have to make sure that it gets a lot of time invested into preparing for a game like D&D. I think.
Yeah.
There's a lot of improv. Would you ever
What-
play that?
Yeah, I played D&D.
Me and him have played it like at school before.
Yeah?
It was great.
I like D&D.
He
Yeah,
got.
cool.
I remember specifically. You got like some artifact that was like a dragon head that was like water, and you could like shapeshift it. And like you got like the most broken thing in the game that we were playing. And then John got lightning bolted.
It's called
really bad.
DM4.
Fuck.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You remember that kid John though, the one that like walked and was outside your house?
Oh yeah.
He was
I
like,
just saw him the other
Is
day.
that the John I know?
No,
The
no,
one
no.
with the, like the weird fucking shoulders.
The guy that looks like a turtle that's
Yeah.
standing up on its without a shell.
Yeah. It's a very blank face, man.
He has like how what are those called the squidlings or inklings whatever, how they have like the weird like single tooth.
that weird
it's,
sharp tooth.
Yeah, but it's like his lips are shaped like that.
Yeah.
He looks weird. But we were he's like I saw him at a like a little get together we were doing. It was over at Patrick's place.
Yeah.
And he showed up and he's like, whose 370Z is that? And it's like mine. He's like, what the fuck, Eric? Don't see you in 3 years, in like 10 years, and you get the car I want. I'm like, I don't fucking know. That's not my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah, he is weird.
Yeah, he was. outside my house
He's
a
so
lot.
weird that we played a D&D thing and Kane was DM, and like he was really sick of that guy. Like kept showing up. So he's like, oh, you get struck by lightning, and then your ashes in the town, and then the whole townspeople come over and fuck your ashes, and then you get struck by lightning again. He fucking hated that.
Kane,
guy.
God.
yeah, Kane can't do DM anymore. And I used to play Magic. I like Magic.
Yeah.
Back when that hookah place Red Sea was still open, we would go there till like 4 a.m. and just play
Magic's dangerous.
and
That
just get
costs
like
so much.
super lightheaded. Yeah.
The one tabletop game I've always wanted to play that always looks really neat is fucking Risk, because like you have to like do that like in multiple like weeks. Like you have to like it like takes like multiple sittings to play that
You
game.
play Metal Gear Risk.
I haven't played that. No.
There is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We saw a fucking Bloodborne board game on my birthday when we waited because we got to. So
Oh, you guys went to Barnes and Noble.
we went to Barnes and Noble because we got there a half hour early.
And then we showed up at the building a minute late.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, I got so much shit because I'm always the person on time, and I get a text from Brian. He's like 7:31. I was like, "Fuck you, Brian, asshole." And McKenna I kept getting texts from McKenna. She just sent me like eyes, the eye emote. I'm like, motherfuckers. And like I got there and like, oh, our table's not ready, and Eric's still not here, so we're still good.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry.
I showed up when the table was ready.
You really did.
Basically, yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I ain't scared. They're like, oh,
I ain't
you need to
scared.
give me the tutorial again. I'm like, I know how to fucking play. I just eat, right? Put it to green. Anyways, do we have another question or is that it? Do we have another board game question? I want to play this. We'll play this sometime.
Yeah.
With Big Fat Cruella.
Maybe I'll write a one shot and we can fucking play some
some D&D.
Didn't.
Dend.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Anyway, yep, nope, we're good. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for visiting.
people.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank
you
you
know
guys for
you
joining
can
me.
find us where?
We're Twitter.
I'm at Penny's Pena.
I'm at Churroburros.
I don't care. I'm at
Yeah, that's fair.
what is it? The you can find podcast services to listen to this show. I don't care.
What?
Your local
You can find us
podcatcher
on.
app.
You can Google our shit. You can go to where can they find us? iTunes, fucking
I'm done.
Xbox Music. You can find us on
Xbox Music.
Stitcher. All that nonsense. If you want to get into the Discord, you just go to this
On
guy's.
like Spotify or some crap.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can
know.
go to that guy right there. His
Fuck.
Twitter, and I don't even know if he updated the link, but you go to at Rush20XX.
Yep.
And that's gonna be where you can find us on the
Thanks for
Discord.
listening.
Thank you so much. Ryan's done. He needs to turn the camera around. You have to hide because the camera's about to swing your way.
No, it's not. I'll turn off. Oh, yeah, I have to. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why.
The camera's
She uses her hair like a dog uses its
Is that the?
ears.
Are you? I thought you were using that. Oh no, that camera is fucking blinded.
Big boof.
It's getting a city blocker on it.
Yeah,
The
Thank you for listening.
it's real high tech shit.
We'll talk to you next week.
Next week on Tuesdays.
Yep.
Deuces.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.